Welcome everyone to today's stream of Mechanica. We're gonna do some more building, tweaking, optimizing, play with some pyrotechnics. We're gonna have some fun today. So Xbox and Thali, T Holly, thanks for joining in. Glad to have you on board. And anybody else joining in, thanks for stopping by. Go ahead and say hi in the chat. Hopefully no weirdness tonight or today, depending on where you are in the world. With OBS getting all distorted sounding like it was the other night. Hey Jennifer, thanks for joining in. So let's see, we're at 4:44 a.m. now, waiting. I've got my tack going. I got that wall working a little bit better. It's still not quite done, but I got it working better. And oh, we got one that managed to get all the way through. I've noticed they started getting from the front to the back without getting destroyed over at this one for some reason. I'm not sure how they're managing to survive suddenly all the way to the back. But they are. So, we're going to do some playing around with some stuff. Now, I've got one thing I am waiting for daybreak to start. So, this is 2 counters tied into all 3 auto miners. Basically, it's going to count 36 for this day, and then shut that one down. Then this one's going to do 36 the next day, shut down. This one's going to do 36 the day after that, shut down. Then it's going to rotate back to this on the basis that they regenerate by 5% of their total capacity every night at midnight, rounded down, which means each of those regenerates 12 per day. So 3 days, it's, 36, it'll be back to full. So I'm hoping for endless lithium production. It's also, I wanted to test, see if I can make it work. I want to see if I could get that rotational element fixed right. And it seems to be working, but we're going to find out for sure once day starts and that one kicks on. That's already on. So it's on. It'll shut off when it hits 36. And at midnight, that one should turn on and go till it hits 36. And yeah, basically got a nice little rotational thing set up, I hope. And yeah, that's one of the things we're going to do today. It's Thali. Okay. So it's Thali. I didn't know if you meant like T Holly, like your first initial, and I wasn't saying Theolly. It was like T Holly, first initial being T. But all right, Thali. We'll go by Thali. I got it now. Oh, I do hear. We do have somebody over here. They are still trying to get over into this area. No matter what I do, I seem to get stuck with them doing that. And I can't seem to find the spot to stop that. Oh, hey, look. I noticed more flinging of... Oh, well, there goes one. See if I can get him to come this way. Yep, there we go. We still got... So now they are attacking over here. They weren't doing that before. So that's working. That's nice. Extra laser swords seems to be doing the trick. And oh, if I get them to go. Yes. So I moved the trap. I took the noose trap. It was over here. It was working. They got caught, but it was getting in the way and making them like get stuck. The other ones would get stuck behind them. Okay, come on. I need you over here. I'm here. Yeah, at some point, I'm going to get this worked out right. Come on. What is he doing? I think he's broken. Put him out of his misery. They still do that. I'm hoping that will be fixed in a soon update where they just stop and start going in one direction. I'm also hoping they fix the stickiness on the stairs where I keep getting stuck all the time. All right, so ramen noodles are cheap because they're not the healthiest thing. especially the really cheap ones. Like, can't eat too many of those. Where is it? Alright, so I'm actually getting attacks here now. And, I just, yeah, fell and I need a way to get... Oh! Okay, that's new. I haven't had it glitch me through a rock before. Maybe that has something to do with it. With them getting around my setup here. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to go and fix that a little bit better, but I'm at least getting, I mean, that's a good number of supplies. That's, I don't know how many total that is, but we'll find out in a second. Come on. I'll start snipe you through there. You coming this way now? Yeah, there we go. That's it. Good boy. Good robot. And it's, vacuums are not picking up everything still. I can't get them placed low enough for it to work right, but at the same time, all right, 60 items. So in just that little bit, I got 30 more items. That's not counting what's sitting on the floor over here. Yeah, I can't seem to find a way to get the vacuums placed at the right height where it just works and picks them up entirely. Hopefully we can get a few more placement options with the, it's really the conveyors that I need, where I could place them lower without having the legs sticking through. All right, let's go while I'm hopefully not late. I'm saying more performance issues with it today. See how's that? Yep, everything's going good. So that one is not on. That one's not on. And let's see, what was it? Yeah, this one. So very complicated system here. It's very complicated. How do you extend the range of your Wi-Fi router? Get better antennas. Also put in a better location away from interfering materials, porous building materials, microwaves, things like that. Ghost Mirror, thanks for joining in. Glad to have you back. It's going good. Lag for you because you're installing Warzone. Well, you know, you're using all your download. Ballistics Boy, my morning is going good, or my morning was going good. It's not morning anymore for me. It's afternoon. So, yeah, big, overly complicated setup here. Let me go ahead and point that out. I know I did it overly complicated. I agree. Automatically, it's overly complicated. But I wanted to see if I could do this. This is kind of in programming, depending on how you know, the language states it, what programming language you use. A switch statement, a case statement. So basically the idea of being A, B, C, I wanted a rotation between them. So what it does is it basically, any of them mined successfully is going to add 1 to the number. And when the number equals to 36 or more, it's going to set it back to 0. And then the second one here, this one, I did it a little weird for this just to make it a little easier. We'll zoom in. So if it's more than 36 on the main counter, then it sets that back to 0, and then this one adds 10 to it. So it's at 1 and it adds 10 to that number. So if it is at this time, like it's on day 1, is 1 is less than the value of 10, it's going to turn that miner off, and it's going to then add 10 to the number. So the second day, it'll be the number's 11. It's going to say, well, that's not less than 10, so it's false. So go here. Is it less than 20? Yes. So when it's less than 20, turn off that miner. And if it is... and then add 10 again, so it makes the number 21. At that point, it's not less than 20, or it's greater than 20, so it turns off miner number 3 and sets the number back to 1. So it's basically, the way I did it is going plus 10 just made it a little bit cleaner, as opposed to trying to do 1, 2, and 3. It gave me a little bit more range of numbers to play with on that. And then it's basically just, wasn't meaning to move that. At this point, when it's greater than 20, it goes and turns on, you know, it's got the same kind of structure here to turn the certain ones back on at new day, meaning midnight, it'll turn them back on. And then I'm just using power, the solar power, to treat it the right way. So it's going to do 36, which means it should drain to 214, being the idea. So then at midnight, it goes up by 5%, which is rounded down to 12. So 214, first night, this night, midnight, it'll be 226, then 238, and then back to 250 on midnight when this one turns back on to go. So it's basically a rotating aspect to balance it out between 3 of them. Technically, I could have just done it where every day they harvest 12 and stop. It's just as easy to do it. Have all of them, have a counter at 12, turn off for the day, at midnight, turn back on. A lot easier, a lot less complicated, but it means a lot less lithium being pushed across during the day, which means more idle time that the furnace is not actually doing anything other than burning fuel. So I did it this way as to kind of make it feel more active, but also to just test and see if I could get that to work for other situations. It is confusing until you get used to the setup, Ghost Mirror, and it also helps if you are familiar with at least some programming elements. Doesn't really matter what language, as long as you know certain aspects in programming and how to try and find a way to implement them in this game. And that's basically was my way of trying to implement, again, depending on what language, switch statement, case statement. There's different names for it, and this is time to go ahead and do that because I actually don't have enough fuel. It hasn't updated yet, which is fine. So I'll let that go and get me some more fuel. And yeah, it's time to fill this up. So now I've got, oh yeah, I need to go out here. We're going to turn this off for a moment because I actually did add another spot over here. And since nothing's coming this way, I might lure something in. So I've got this over here just to set it up and let it mine. And you see how it's going. So I'm kind of, at this point, it was set up during the night with no power. So we're at now 39, which means the other one has stopped. So I want to see how much it gets through during the day from this. How much does it produce 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. with active solar power? So I know a threshold. I know how much it'll produce with just a simple setup as this per day. And this is 1200. So that means it should regenerate 60 points every day at midnight. So if this produces less than 60, this is endless. If it produces more than 60, then this is going to be a very slow drain. So I'm waiting to see how much that produces in a single day. And again, it's just 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. while the sun is up and it has solar power. Just simple way. You know, it's a very simple system. 3 parts. You got a mining system. I want to know how long that will last per resource deposit based on how fast it actually consumes. Good evening to you in Sweden, Pierre. You've pre-ordered BZ. I've already got BZ. I just went ahead and got it. Early access. Alex, the game is definitely not for everyone. This is I mean, you don't have to get complicated with it. You can do something as simple as here's a drill, here's solar power, and here's bots, and let it go. And I could come here and just, like I did at the beginning, here's a furnace, and I just go and I just click and throw stuff in. That's an option too if you want to do it that way. It's once you start getting into it, it's kind of that thing, as you get more comfortable, it gets better. But it's also, again, a fact, if you know programming, and I seem to be falling through. Why? How am I falling through now? What happened here? Why is it that this? That's acting like it's not there. Okay, yet everything's on top of it. Well, I don't know what's going on here. But that is very strange. That was not happening previously. I was wondering how I managed to fall through that. So, is there any other spots where it's just letting me fall? I wonder if it's a collision effect of the boxes. I need to move them anyway, so... Yeah, it's just this one tile of ceiling is making me drop. I don't get that. That's weird. It's getting close to midnight. Actually, I should have just left that open, actually. Let's see. How am I doing? It's got 61 items. 238 items. And I've produced 144 items today from this system over here. Which you can see I've actually barred some of the windows up. Just because bots are getting in occasionally. Yeah, I'm not going out that way. We'll go this way. I gotta make sure I get used to going out the door correctly. So those are still going. No reason why I want to know how much I can consume without needing to turn them off. But yeah, this is set now. There's that. I'll take that. Oh, I didn't jump quite right. So this is set now to turn off at 4:30, 16:30. It shuts off the drillers to cut production so that I have time for everything to cycle its way up the transport system. And I did have to add a few more beams to try and keep stuff from falling out. It did not work that great. And I added some more beams there because stuff was overflowing underneath in the day, because this cuts off before everything gets processed up, and it doesn't help. So I did have to cut that off. Well, let's see where we're at. We're coming up 1,600 or 1,800 hours. We'll have everything shut off, and yeah, still haven't messed with the power anymore. But you can do simple stuff. It's not like it has to be a super complicated game. Wiz, I will be doing not Below Zero live streams. I'll be going back into doing Below Zero video series once it's full release. It'll probably be a while before I go back to doing live streams with that. It's much more with the maybe like a once a month thing where we might play around with testing new mods out in a game for like a live stream, but for most part it'll be just focusing on the videos for Below Zero once it's full release. But yeah, I had to stop till full release to have a break. I was burned out on it, and I need to, you know, there's nothing else I could do until full release because that's the next update. So let's see, we're gonna wait. Oh, missed that one right there. So let's see. Let's find something. So all right, so simple example, programming wise, it doesn't take much. So if you tag the switch to there, which actually, you know, we'll do it right here. We'll go through the whole thing. So here, I'm going here. You could do it from the switch. You could do it like here. I could program it either way. I'm doing it from the sign itself, the screen, because that way it keeps it separate. It doesn't have to be used for the production element. So if the switch is on, and that it says event listener, so it's listening for something to happen. It's a trigger, you know, that this happens, do this. Then you have the switch off event. So we have two things. Is the switch on or off. If it goes on, we do this. So if it goes off, we do this. So event evoked. If the switch is off, execute. Off. And then we set the color to red. Event, the switch is on. Set green. Or, well, not that one. Let's take that out. We'll go the other. Same thing. So we'll execute. I am on. And then when that's done, it executes the next one. So you're just, it's easier than typing code. You're just clicking, you know, dragging stuff. So on, off, on, off. That's all it is when the switch is on, do this. Switch is off, do this. That's a very simple way to start. And you can get more complicated beyond there. It gets more complicated as you start playing. It's just, it's the same with any game. Once you start getting comfortable with it and knowing how it works, you can get crazy with some of the automations, which is why I like it, because it's really up to your imagination for the most part. There are some things that are not implemented yet that hopefully will get implemented, but it's really more up to your imagination on what kind of stuff you're able to do with it. And I hear some more coming in. Like here. The triggers, laser trip wires, trigger these. And at the same time, turn on a switch that provides power to all the vacuums to pick items up. Vacuums just push out onto here. So it's a robot harvesting setup. And this is more complicated. But, you know, I didn't start with that. I worked up to it. So it is any game, you know, with complexity, you got to get used to certain things. It's no different with this. You just got to get familiar with how things work, and then you can get to doing crazy stuff with it, which is one thing we're going to try to do some more of today. Let's see how my production went for this. This is also a test. I want to see if it changes production volume between material types, as well as between different sized resource deposits. Like if I do like that, 90. So I was able to get 90 iron ore in a single day. So we're just going to take all this. And we're going to go to another deposit. I know I have another deposit somewhere. Actually, you know what? Perfect. I'll just go back inside. Let me do this. I hope they'll implement something to do like an open hand option where you can click the same toolbar number again and it just acts like your hand is, you put away that item instead of having to keep an open slot. Because some stuff you can't interact with if you don't have an open hand. So let's just drop down here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it here. We're going to do that direction. So we're just going to have the miner here. I'm going to put that there. I need to connect power to it, which will only provide power in daytime. Is solar panel, you know, makes sense. Solar power is 6 a.m., 6 p.m. And we put the input box there. So this is a smaller, that was 1200. This is 500. So if I get 90 for a single day with this, then it's the same regardless of material. It's the same regardless of size of resource deposit. I fell again. It's the same all around. And so it's important to know that because it lets me know what limit I have on my mining setups to keep endless supply of material. And that's what that's about. So we're going to let that go for a day. And, you know, I'm just going to put this here. Keep it separate. I've got way too much oil, way too much stuff to produce fuel. I've got auto fuel production going. So we need to do some actual fuel usage as well. So I have got a plan for that. Defenses, flame throwers. Let me see. I you know what? Good time to use up some supplies. Let's grab more steel. I can get close enough. Nope. And I can't target through it. Well then, that is weird. It didn't do this recently. It's just started today. Like, it was perfectly fine last time I played this. There, that works. It's not ideal, but it works. We're gonna take all that. That gets me one more space empty. So we're gonna build a special spot today. Yeah, it's not a coding thing. Think of it as you're programming, but it's much more similar to a programming tool, kind of development thing for Internet of Things called Node-RED, IBM Node-RED, where you have these modules and you basically drag and configure from a modular standpoint, so you're not having to do all this weird coding as much. It's kind of themed around that, which makes it a little bit more accessible. Again, it's take time to get used to it. That's all it is. You just gotta practice and get used to the style. Hey, Alyash, thanks for joining in. Glad to have you. Actually, I don't want to go that way. I know what I'm gonna go this way. I just gotta remember to be back here in time for the next night to check and see how that production is going. So let's turn that on. So I can come in here, grab some more stuff. The stuff that did not get picked up by the vacuums, which can build up to be quite a bit. I haven't noticed lag from a lot of stuff getting built up in here, but I still don't want to leave it to where I spend 10 minutes trying to collect things. All right, let's go. So we're gonna do a new build, or start a build. I've got an idea to build over the bridge here. There's the car bridge, and then there's like the train bridge kind of thing over there. The different. It's more of like a train style bridge. So I want to build here because I'm going to do an interesting design, and I'm not sure if I can get away with okay, that will place there. Let me see if I can get some stuff to mount. I actually didn't even look to see if I already had some pieces I could use. That's the wall. It's not snapping. I did get a roof, right? Roof and wall. Okay. I have to. I'll take some stuff out, but I don't want to. Snappy, snap, snap. Yes, okay, that's not snapping. So, man, I really didn't want to do a foundation on this. Let's do a foundation. Let's see if I can get this to work the way I want. If I can just get it started, I'll be okay. There. All right. So, well, that's not going to work. That's kind of lined up badly. So, go like that. Oh, yeah, there we go. That might be okay. So we'll snap that. Well, that's different. It snapped immediately. Okay, it snapped there and didn't snap. It's not snapping here. It doesn't want to snap. There it goes. Okay. It's just, I had to get a lot farther back than normal. Well, now I got to take that other piece off at some point. There. All right. That's enough. So, I want to do this. We got ramps. The not wooden ramp. Waiting for that befits the next update. We're going to do a ramp. Oh, wow. Inverted ramp. Okay. I didn't expect that. Okay. All right. Yeah, not what I was expecting. Let's go ahead and put that out there. It's not how I was expecting that to work. Okay, that did not mess anything up. If I can get this. Yeah, I can do that. Okay. Not sure why. Maybe let me try this. Let me do. Okay, yeah, that's it rotates the right angle if like if I'm not like aiming that way. That's weird. Okay, it's now it's snapping. There's no surface mount change for it. All right, you know what? I was trying to do. You gotta get creative at times with some of the building elements in this to make them work right. Oh, come on, I can get that. Come on. Build it. I want a ramp that goes up. This may not work. Okay, maybe I need to start with the ramp on this. Where to find the nuclear reactor in Subnautica? I want to say, I know you could go to the mountains. Go around the mountain where the alien gun platform is. I know there's wreckage around there for it. Just watch out for the Reapers, because you will have a problem with Reaper attack. Oh, wow. Okay, so that's floating in the air now. Well, that's not how I was expecting it to work. There we go. All right. So I guess I'm, there we go. We're gonna move back off the bridge. Get that out of the way. Let's try this. No, not working. All right, fine. Let's do that. Okay, that works. Not exactly how I wanted it to work, but it works. Hopefully. Oh, yeah, look, I just walked right up on it. There's a little bump, but it works. Okay, that's not going to work now. Let's take that out. And snappy. There we go. Sometimes you gotta be far enough back. So we're gonna do another one. Pretty much. See if that goes. Can I take? Yes! There we go. So we have I should have done this further back, actually. That should have been further back than this. I get this. Oh, come on. I'm aiming at the right spot. I had it. I had it. There we go. All right. Now, we'll take this back out. I'm just going to use this as the now starting point. I can build the ramp down from here. Terrified of Reapers? You're going to have a problem then. You're going to have to go face the Reaper. If you're terrified of Reapers, eat a few Carolina Reaper peppers. There you go. Face your fear. Face the more dangerous Reaper. And that will take care of it. Okay, that's probably wide enough, honestly. Oh, don't tell me it's gonna do the wrong thing again. You know, as much as the snapping helps, sometimes it throws things way off in this game. Like, I can't snap underneath. Come on. Alright, let's try this way then. Okay, it snaps that way, but it won't snap underneath unless I already have one up there. Alright, more walls. Try not to overuse them, but might have to. Alright, that there. It's... Okay, where's the snappy snap? Okay, that's not snapping. Oh, I'm gonna have to do... I say now it's doing that again, or it's not targeting the lower spot to snap. Snap it there. Snap. Can't get low enough. Now, sometimes this game does have issues still with stuff not wanting to place like it really should. Should be easier to place some of these things. Okay, God, it's not working there. All right, that semi works. At least it's gonna maybe let me get up high enough. There we go. All right, got that. Yeah, it's not working as smoothly as I was hoping for. Take both of those out. Actually, you know what? No, I need one there. All right. How about this? Yes, a little bit taller. All right, now the question is, how can I get the thing to snap right? I need this to snap right. Went too far out. That's not working. Okay, well that works. Oh, come on. Okay, well, you know what? I've got no roof piece. Oh. This is not playing nicely with me today. All right, that's it. You know, that's coming out. Coming out. And they're coming after me. Only a matter of time. Took a while, but, you know, it was only a matter of time. Let's go back. I'm going to do my Evel Knievel jump, which actually does not work quite that well still. I get that bump on it when I'm driving up. Could be better. Go ahead, fill this up. I noticed it's getting low. There. All right. Where are they going? They're going over there. Let's see if I can get them to come into the correct spot without too much fuss. Yeah, they're still over there. I'm gonna figure that out. The placement is a problem. Pieter. Okay, what? You're time out. Where's that spot? That spot is supposed to be moderating. Xbox, you failed. You're too busy eating ramen noodles. That's the problem. Okay, that's I got enough. I'll go ahead and make some more. There we go. Oh, and another attack coming from the other direction now. Trying to build, getting attacked. Xbox. Somebody go wake up Xbox. Xbox. Slacked off. Big guy again. If it wasn't for the restriction on height for the vacuums working, I would build double high for this just to make sure they could get in more easily. But vacuums won't work at that height. And right now the restriction is with the legs on the conveyors. If the conveyors would have the legs adjust how tall the legs are when you place it down on something like that, or you can place it flat on a surface without the legs sticking through, that would fix the whole problem in the end. But right now the problem is the legs on the setup over there. You know what? Fine, I'm just gonna do that again. I'm gonna find a way to make this position how I want. All right, so that's, I want it to go there. I want to go there. So I need to basically find a way to build straight down and be able to set up some kind of ramp. Actually, I think I want to be able to try to put the ramp over on the side. I don't want to block the pathway. Though that could be fun. To have these be like, Daryl! Thank you! Yep, shame on Xbox. Xbox fell asleep. Daryl, thank you for that. What's going on? It's not showing up. I'm not seeing the alert for it. I'm seeing it on my chat, but I'm not seeing it in the alert yet. Which is weird. Oh, what's going on with that? But thank you, Daryl, for that super chat. I think Streamlabs is acting up. Alright, so yeah, that could be, as I was about to say, and thank you. Oh yeah, let's bring Timmy out. Timmy, you have 20. You got $20 for you. So that's your $20. There it goes. That's a long super chat delay there. I don't know why. showed way earlier in the chat itself as opposed to popping up over here for me. There you go, look. I'll play it. Let me show you. This is Timmy's chew stick that he was chewing on like the last couple of weeks. And a little braided bully stick. He finally broke it apart earlier. He gets all the way down to the last nub, breaks it into 3 pieces, and he just like, okay, now I got 3 parts to chew on. And he'll chew on one, and then he'll spit it out and go like, you know what, I will get the other one. And he'll go get the other one, and he'll move it to someplace else and chew on it. And then he'll go get another one and move it somewhere else and chew on it. And so I'll end up having 3 little nubs all over the place now because of that. Here, one more. I'm going to put it with your thing. I'm going to cut. Ooh, look at that. It's covered up. You gotta get in there and get it. Ooh. See that? There's your chew. Goes under there. See if he finds the one I hid under the tooth. But I bet you don't find it. Bet you don't even smell it anymore. Bet you're just gonna sit there and be like, I don't even know it's there. I think I actually got that to line up. I mean, honestly, I only need this so I can get up top right now. I don't need it to actually fit. I just need it to get where I can get up on the top level and build. Oh, you didn't find it. He's like, careful not to knock it off the edge of his bed. He's like, I got it. I got it. Timmy, you can be goofy at times. Let me tell you that. Okay, I'm keeping that there for a moment. I'm gonna, yeah, just use it like this, I guess. I might have to redo the other part there. It looks like it is snapped, but it's not. Maybe. That is close, but it's off on this side. It's not snapped together. It's not lined up. I am very close. So I feel like I did a good job getting that close to it. Now, yeah, look at that. I'm just gonna redo like each of these. I think I messed up. I should have done it. I gotta do it from that end. And then this end. Fail. Okay, that's done and working. All right, got that. Yeah, I want to move it over, I think. But now everything is aligned to this, so I'm gonna say this is, yeah, about the middle here. Yeah, that's about middle. I might actually shift a bit further. This is a little larger than I was actually kind of wanting it to be. And I'm out of screws. Fixed. Yeah, go and get more of that too. Okay. Yeah, I want it to kind of be an enclosure that goes over it. I want to have a pathway that goes through, but you have this where you come up on the sides to get over here. Yeah, I went a little bit too far back. I shouldn't have gone that far back. Oh, look, I got a nice view over here. You see them coming this way. I'll make use of extras later. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. That actually feels big enough to me. It really does. Maybe just I'll use this as a keep it like for the getting the ramps in place, but that's pretty big little area right there. I think I'm good with that. I can just stick with the 3x3 setup. That should be enough. So it'll give me a platform that goes over it, and I'm going to kind of build down the side so it looks like it's hanging off, like it's a covering for the bridge is kind of the idea. But I'm going to actually have something on top of the platform special. And I will make sure that I can get up there, but I also want the bots to get up there. I want them to be able to go up there because they're going to be part of the idea, is having them involved. Let's get over here. Let's see. 73 items. See if I can entice them to come straight here. Maybe if I just stand here, they'll ignore the wall and not get stuck. Another spam. All right. That's 2 times out. Timeouts. If it does it again, Peter, so Xbox, go ahead and just kick him next time. If they do it again, Xbox just ban them. Not now, but you know, that's the warning. Peter, if you're gonna do that, you'll get banned. See what I get. One thing dropped, and none of them came in here. You know what? I'm gonna leave the. I'm just gonna go this way. I'll just go on foot. They're coming here. I'll just, you know, have them follow me. It works fine. It's a little slower, but I don't have to do the whole run back through the building and do all that. As long as they don't attack from there or come this way and I have to do some special dodging, I'll be okay. Alright, so I want to move the ramp over, which is going to be part of the trickery now. Because nothing's snapping to the ramp. I'll make an extra ramp. I've got some ideas for these later anyway, so. There we go. Okay. So throwing in the wall helped. Okay, maybe I need to go back to this again. I need a roof tile. Get that. Nope. That works. Okay. So. Well, we're there. I need to. All right. I need another tile. See if I get to come out. There we go. Okay. So we'll do that. Take that. Do that. And that should snappy there. Sometimes you just gotta be tricky about it. All right, so I've got that. That leads up to the platform as I want the platform to be. This would be a good spot for some fencing, I think. Yeah, do like that. I can use the little fence pieces. Let's go take that out. Way too many roof pieces now. But we got this platform, and the idea is I'm going to build a setup using flamethrowers to do some pyrotechnics. That's what we're going to do. It's like a stage. Like, we're going to have Rammstein come perform, and they need lots of pyro. So we're going to have a pyrotechnic setup here for them to do a stage show. But it's not going to be Rammstein. It's going to be Botstein. I'm going to have a Botstein set up. Because I got an idea for the bots. If they will go up onto the platform like I'm hoping they will. And we got some coming, so maybe this will work out. So yeah, they can still go through underneath. That's kind of my intention. They will keep going through underneath. But I wanted to also have a way up and down for me and them. Oh. Unprofessional? What? Okay, that's it. I see it this time. Pieter is gone. Oh, I was not paying attention. I triggered the little thing. Yep. The banhammer has struck. All right. So, oh, it's nighttime now. I need to check my production in a moment. I almost forgot about that. I need to actually go and check, see how my production went. And that didn't pick up whatever he dropped. Alright, sorry Xbox, I went ahead and jumped on it because I saw it as it was happening, so I got in. I just beat you to it. There we go. Now getting some stuff. Okay. So I'm gonna let that go for a moment. Now, I'm gonna check my production level. Yeah, that stopped. But that still has power going. So it's not 6 p.m. yet. No, it's got power. Okay. So I got 6. Oh no, I got 90 before. Right? That was, yeah, 90. It's late. Right? Like, I mean, what time is it? Power just went out. Okay. There we go. So no power. So I did not get the same amount. 500 volume spot. I got less production than a 1200 spot, which is interesting. And that was the same time frame. It was 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. And I didn't do anything special to that to stop it. It was just the driller, the solar panel, and that was it. So now, question is it different because the size of the deposit, or is it different because it was copper versus iron? Well, I'm testing this stuff out. I want to know how much it is. He's stuck again. It's always the legs on this. Without those, he would be fine. He's gonna get destroyed because of the rake traps. It's not gonna do what I need it to do. Let's see. No, there's that one over there. I could put it on that one. So yeah, it's a question. That's what? Okay, what happened here? I wasn't paying attention. That went down. Why did that one go down? What happened? Okay, this is messed up then. I messed these up somehow. That says 1. This is 0, so it should be... Which one's on? None of... something's messed up, because it should not be that low. I think this one got missed. Or did I set the wrong thing up? That's 1, 2, 3. Yep, that's right. I messed something up. Okay, well, you know what? We'll just disconnect that. So nothing will turn on now. I'll mess with it after this. So 90 iron, that was 1200. That is 500, so I got less. So I'm thinking it's going to be a difference between the material type is how fast they produce. I'm not worried about lithium. I know lithium will produce way faster than what it will regenerate, but that's interesting. That there's a notable difference between iron and copper on that. So we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to do, let's see, how big is this? 1200. I need another one beyond 1200. $1,200. That's copper. You know what? That's fine. We'll do another copper location. So same idea. If it's not a matter of what size the deposit is, then what will happen is I should see the same amount of production from here compared to the other copper one. If it is a difference in size, I'll see a different output value from this one. I did not expect it to be that big a difference. I thought it was going to be the same. Honestly, I really did think that it would just be identical between the different resource deposits. Thought it was just going to be one. Oh wait, I need to do it like this, not that one. Yeah, I didn't think. I figured at the worst case it'd be based on the resource deposit size because regeneration's based on the size, but I didn't see it being a difference maybe between the actual deposit type. Yep, Jason missed out. Jason missed out on the spamming. But what's up, Tholly? Hi, Plants and Other. And hi, Sanchez. And so you lurking. Okay. You're just hiding out waiting for the spammer to do his thing. Looking for attacks. No attack. Well, there's that one, but no attacks. Okay. Well, now there's an attack. He saw me. I heard it. Okay, I want to go down that low. See if I get it to place. Don't tell me it's not going to place on this one. Come on. I just did it. I just had this work. What was it? I did something with it special. That's what I did. These side walls. That's what I did. I did it to the side and got snapped. There you go. Oh, it's just him. You know, you think as a robot I might actually have a light that I project to see things, but I don't. It's surprising. Okay. Where? Oh. Let's see if I can get this now. There we go. Okay. Got it. Gotta be very tricky on this, and I need another ramp. And it places on the other one, doesn't want to place on this one. Well, that's because I'm not exactly centered. You know, if I was exactly centered, I mean, I'm not that far off. All right, so I'm not going to be building on this side with ramps. So it's actually going to be just the one side over here that gets a ramp. Which is fine, I guess. I might try to, you know, let's extend it out. Let's do that. Wait, let's do a 4x3 platform then. And now I've got more room. So that will help well enough, I guess. Yeah, we'll go larger platform then fits it. Zero Dawn. I actually have been playing that. Well, I was playing that. I got it as just one I was going to do for myself, just to have something new to play. And it's interesting, but it's not one that, I mean, it's not really the style I stick with mostly because there's no real base building in it. And honestly, I got bored with it after about 20 hours in. It just did not have that longevity for me. It just did not hold my attention in the long run. So I've played it, but I've not done it for the channel, and I probably will never do it for the channel just because it's not really the style I do on the channel. There's no base building in it. You know, if there's base building, different story. But there's not. Okay, let's do it this way. Come there. Actually, a little hard to see at night in cases. There we go. All right, got that. Oh man. Okay. I'll go back up top. I'm gonna get up top and grab that other piece. Try not to make too much extra junk at this point. Oh, and I fell through. So another one that for some reason is acting like I'm falling through. I wonder if there's something happening, like it's acting like there's no support for it or something. Even though I actually do have the support I need. You know what, if I can do it that way, that works fine. It's not ideal, but I can make it work. Well, it was in that little snappy. There we go. Just got. I think I placed. Did I place 2 down? Or is it just? No, it's just the 1. Okay, let's take that. There. There. Last piece. Come on. Now you're gonna snap in or do it. Oh. I bet that's the other part I gotta do. Like a snap off of this, don't I? Ah. I'm going back up. Surprisingly, no attack still. I figure I've been attacked by now. Oh, I did place 2 down. I was right. I had 1 more wall piece. Actually placed down an extra 1. Let's try it that way. Maybe that is all I need, is just have the little underside. I actually placed underneath. It's snapping. It's just not wanting to place now. All that trouble. Not going to snap. That's... I could snap. I could do that there, but it's not snapping to it. That's... like that works. I am just slightly off, even with that extra extension. So, all right. Fail. Not gonna work. Ramp on one side. Yes, it's on the side that is not exactly ideal for getting their, getting them to come up here, but I'll make it work. All right. So, didn't work out quite right, but yeah. Like, I mean, it's not just all base building games, but that's kind of what I tend to do the most of, just because it's, you know, the creative aspect, getting to toy around with the designs, and you know, it just gives me it's a creative outlet. So it's a great way for me to do that. And so I stick mostly with the base building games, especially ones that allow for you to get a lot of variety. But I don't have to stick with those. I just tend to. And I've already done Stranded Deep. I played it very early in access when it was so buggy. It was unbelievably bad. Like, I mean, when the campfire would not even work right because it would bug as soon as you went too far away and be unusable. I came back to it and tried it again. Did live streams with it and played it. Got all 3 bosses, you know, all the trophies, everything. And it's just, I appreciate the realism aspect, but there's a lot of stuff on it that is not exactly as realistic as it could be. Between Stranded Deep and other games, I would, for realism purposes, I would pick Green Hell. Green Hell right now is my favorite one as far as going for a realistic style to it. I think that's actually acting the same way. I was sinking down in that foundation until I took it out and replaced it. This is probably going to break something, I know, but let's just try it. Yeah, welded to several other objects. Yet, it's not welded where it goes through. That is odd. I'm going to fix that. Just not yet. Alright, we've got the wall, the walkway. Need to do something with that at some point. I need iron. Fortunately, I am producing that. Let's see. 265, 93, and my exhaust port is blocked. And need more fuel. More petrol for that. Yeah. I think I've got an idea to fix that. I'm just not worried about it. That doesn't happen too often on that one, so I'm not too worried. I've got an idea for that issue. There we go. Exhaust port is fixed, and I might just go ahead and make a bunch of fuel because I actually have so much. There we go. Lots and lots of iron, because this is probably about to have to come out anyway. I hope we get a way to have stuff like overflow down. That'd be great to have it where you can stack the storage boxes and have them feed downwards to the next one. So that is going to start producing. We're going to let it go for a day. Whole day cycle. See how that looks once we get done with the day. And we got, again, 90 off the iron at 1200. 67 copper at 500. So if I get 90 copper with 1200, there's a difference in the amount. And if I get less, if I get the same amount there, then it's a difference based on the type of material. That's what I'm looking for. I want to know what's the difference. What's the diff? All right, we're gonna do. I'll close that. We're gonna go back over there and do some building. So let's just get... I'm not worried about traps. This is not about destroying bots. This is about putting on a show. Zompiercer? Is it Zompiercer or Zompiercer? I haven't... I'm assuming it's like themed around that movie Ice Piercer or whatever it was. I think it was Chris Evans was in it, actually. I never watched it. I just saw it. I was like, that seems like a really cheesy premise. But yeah, it's like a train breaking through ice places, like in a, you know, the world froze over. I'll have to look and see about that one. Hi, Zyron. Or Zeron. Hi, Pixel, Skyblock, Minecraft. It'll be a while before I go back to Minecraft, I think. Just again, you know, I can handle Minecraft in small doses nowadays. It's not something that I just, like, rush back to. I had plenty of time of it in the past before I ever did YouTube. And I'm just at that point now. I can't put myself back into doing it, like, super heavy anymore. It's just, it wears very quickly on me in comparison to a lot of the other games I have been playing. I really don't even have to do this, I guess. I want it to not feel like they could just fall off. Because I mean, it's not so much about there being like enclosure, like a stage, you know, Botstein, there would be nothing up here, but I want to enclose this so that maybe it is a little easier to keep them controlled as they come up here. Okay, one more. This is not going to work out very well timing-wise. But I want to do it where I have them like this. Like, here goes a trap. I get them to follow me up here, hopefully. Individual ones, not like the group, but like him. Yeah, you come up here. Let's test it. He did it. He did it. He did it. Got it. No, 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 no. It's like he knows there's a trap there. Like he can't get over here. Okay, that's a little strange. Okay, I guess we'll do it this way. There we go. Haha. First specimen. So that's what I want, is that. And then I'll end up using these, and I'm going to put like little posts around here. We're basically going to have like little posts where they stick up, shoot flame. It's going to be all controlled from over there. I'm going to have a link to like a trigger over here. I'm just going to have an on and off thing that does a cycle. And I want to capture a bunch of these robots up here and have them strung up. That's the plan. I don't like the traps for normal use, but I'm going to have some, I'm going to string them up here like a warning for other bots kind of thing. I guess I need to wait until I get more in here. So we'll do like this. And maybe I get some more up here. I don't know if this is going to cause problems, but I do know I closed out of the game, and one of them that was stuck there did not despawn. So that is an important element for this. See how this is doing? All right. Yep, just getting started. And we got a big boy. I don't know if the big boy can be caught in those. I don't know if I want to try that. Snowpiercer, that's, yeah, TV show. Is it a show or is it actually a movie? I thought it was a movie. And I played Space Engineers. Space Engineers, I played it early access. I played it full release. I'm sorry, I just can't get into that game. There's so many people say, oh, if you like Empyrean, it's better than Empyrean. But I played Empyrean Galactic Survival because I found it to be better originally than Space Engineers when I tried Space Engineers. And now I don't care to play Empyrean because I find it boring. Like really dull. Like this is interesting to me. Empyrean is just a lot of dull grind now. But no, I tried Space Engineers at full release, and 3 hours in, I had a single base platform and like 2 things on it, and that was it. I was like, yeah, this is not going to work for me. There's way too much tedium to it, and I have just never gone back. It's just one of those games that in the end, I really wish I had waited till full release, got it, and then just got my refund for it. Osiris, I actually have that one, and I've never gotten past like installing it and then getting started. Then I just don't have time at the for it then. There we go. We got big guy coming. He's having issues getting over the rock there. Yeah, somehow his arm triggered everything a lot faster than his body did, which is strange. Now, I think that pretty much got everything. Okay, so building up some supplies. Let's see, we got the flamethrowers. I'm gonna leave those out for a moment. Let's well, grab some stuff. I think that it basically missed like, yeah, 4 things total. I don't think that came from him. I think that was from the other bots. So let's find a roaming bot that I can entice to get hung in the noose trap. I want to see, like, just bots hanging up there. It's going to be a display. It's like, this is a warning. Don't mess with me. There goes one, but I don't think I can get his attention from here. At least, not unless he comes over this way. And he is. Really, I need him to be on the other side since I can't lure them up this way. But I'm just wasting ammo. I have done it where I've hit them from a distance, but they were they was sitting still and it worked. Jennifer Connelly is in it? Really? That's surprising. I have seen some movies where it's like, you know, there's one, it was like Morgan Freeman was in it. I can't remember the name of it. I remember seeing one I was watching, I was like, man, this is a cheesy movie. And then bam, Morgan Freeman, I'm like, wow. Was he just not busy with something better at the moment? There's some really cheesy movies and well, TV shows now. No, I guess, is it TV shows if you're just watching it online? Watch it on your laptop or something. But yeah, really cheesy shows too coming out. Xbox, you get bonuses. I mean, it's not so much being the mod, it's you get bonuses. You help support the channel, and I mean, I'll give you access, you know, the discount codes and things like that. Just because you are helping out so much. Maybe one day I could, you know, justify being able to pay for mods. But it's gonna be a little while. I'll probably need to be able to pay an editor first so I can have somebody to help with cutting down my time usage by editing stuff for me. Okay, so they're not working great if I am too close to the entrance. Knife throwers are funny, but not effective. I'm not seeing anything happen with the knife throwers. They're just kind of there for the look of throwing knives at robots. Snowpiercer is not bad. That's kind of I mean, it's surprising. It's just the premise alone seems like rough. You know, it's not something that is making me jump at watching it. We're at 35. I don't know what time it is. Why is it there's no bots over here? All the time I have bots wandering past here, see me up there, and come after me. And now I actually need a bot wandering over here. And there's none. Unless this is the one guy. I strung him up. Yeah, I don't think I actually... I mean, are they keeping me from falling off at this point? And messing up the effort to collect them? I don't think I need them. And that's probably good enough. I don't have to worry about that. Thinking one should be enough to keep them from falling out. We'll go ahead. We'll put 2 of these in. Get lined up. There. So yeah, I'm gonna have like a triggered thing. I'll turn it on. It'll just have like a cycle. Like probably a push button. So it'll cycle through so many times. Like a display of conquer. Can use it after I destroy a big boy when I'm done. Yeah. Usually being a mod is a privilege. But again, I mean, I'm gonna, you know, I know you can't get agreement from your dad to donate money for membership or anything, so that's fine. You help out as a mod, you promote, you're here all the time when you can be. So you get special, you know, treatment. But yeah, usually mod is like, you know, another one of those things showing your support. Usually, if you're paying somebody to be a mod, it's like they're an employee for other aspects too. And from what I see, a lot of streamers that pay mods is, you know, somebody's handling certain elements of the stream for them. Again, I'm more of a video creator, not so much a streamer anyway. Alright. I don't like the idea of doing this, but I might have to actually lure in a cluster of bots to snare them up. That just sounds so risky, but I might have to do that. Because I'm not finding any coming. There's nothing through here. All the time. Coming through here. Now nothing, because I got him. I scared him off. They see my display of my trophy, and I scared them off. That's it. You know, I wonder. There is a group that keeps getting stuck over there. Usually that's not a problem affecting the roaming ones, but I've also noticed with this last update, there's a spot over there they keep getting stuck at all the time. That could be a problem. Seriously, where'd they go? Did I really scare them off? Like, do robots feel fear in this game when they see one of their companions hung up from a noose like a little victory trophy? I mean, where's the roaming ones? I don't see a single one. And usually I can see 1 up to 4 at a time wandering around a landscape, and I see nothing. Your grandma is back in the hospital. Oh, I'm sorry. That's fine. Just, I mean, you know, if you don't have to be on the stream. If it's helping you to, you know, keep your mind off things, then yeah, hang out, listen. But if you gotta go, go. You know, we understand. Hope things get better for you and your family. There's seriously no robots wandering around now. Something's up. Something is very wrong with this scene. Like, either that worked very well or something else is going on. And it's looking like there's actually a speed difference in production between copper, because this is 1200 and it's nowhere even close to 90, versus iron, which is interesting. That is that much faster. I wonder, I'd have to see how much lithium actually covers in a single day period. So there's a difference not in the size of the deposit, but in the material type that you're harvesting. And oh yeah, I saw a glint of one of their lights. Yep, there is red. There's a couple of them over there by the ship in the little spot where they get stuck all the time. But I don't see any roaming robots. I bet there's a few stuck over there now, because that's where they've been getting stuck in addition to those. This is surprising. You have an ingrown toenail? That's painful. I've never had that. I take care of my nails. I clip them on a recurring basis. Like, seriously, I mean, I had one strung up over there with these traps, and they still came and just bumped into it, didn't do anything but get stuck on them. So I got rid of them, but now I can't even find one of the just randoms anywhere. I wonder if there's like a group stuck up there or something. We'll see how long he can hang out there. But yeah, I'm going to, if I can, I'll get more up here. And we're going to have a display of mockery for them. I'm going to show them who to bother. Commands? There's commands? Or are you trying to pull up commands for mods? I don't know if there's a command thing for this. There's no like console menu thing that pops up. This is about to stop, and it's going to be 67 again. So iron harvests faster than copper. I guess the other way to look at it would have been like put two of them side by side and try to watch and see which one speeds up. But I still need to know how much per day from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. they produce. I swear, there it goes. Yep. Lost power. Okay, so the same 67 in a 12-hour window from copper at a larger deposit. Nope. Yeah, they're attacking over there. I'm not even in the base and they're going after the base. Maybe that's what's up. They were getting ready for an attack and trying to figure out if they should attack me or just go straight to the base. All right, so again, that is a 1200 iron deposit, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., 90. That's a 500 copper, I think it was 500, 67, and that's 1200 copper. Same time frame on all of them, 67. So copper it's 67 from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. So if you're doing the simplest possible setup of you have one of these, a solar panel, and a cargo bot, storage box, you're looking at, for copper, 67 every day, and for iron, 90 every day. That's how much it will produce, which is important to know because, you know, if you're trying to balance out your production as much as possible, then you need to know how much you'll produce in a day versus how much it will regenerate at midnight, which is, again, 5% rounded down for each deposit. So if I know it's 90 per day, so that means an 1,800 iron deposit would be exactly even. I could place that down and I would produce drain 90 during the daytime, and then at midnight it would regenerate by 90 points, and I would have an unlimited amount of iron as long as I just used a single solar panel to power it, so it would turn off at sunset, not going all night. That way it would be perfectly even. Otherwise, I would have to do something else. Oh man. Oh, so something got in? Or I left the... I thought I turned the... No, I turned them on. Okay. I messed up. So yeah, 67 copper per day, which means really anything with 70 or more. So that's 1,400 copper per day on a deposit, and you will drain it less than what will recover at midnight. So that's an important thing there. So if it's over 1,400 for copper, a solar panel, a box, and a driller, you will never drain more than it will produce at midnight. So anything less than 1,400 on copper, you will need to, you know, make some other arrangements. Let's put it that way. You'll have to do something that cuts off production at a certain time. Then you'll also have... Yeah, actually, we'll just do that. I'm just going to drain all this. I'm not worried about... Sounds like a bot got in, possibly. You know what, I'll put this down for now, temporarily, so I can do some organizing. Something bot related just went through and got destroyed. Oh yeah, look at that. All those resources. I think I'm fine now. So lithium is always 250 on the resource deposit size. So it's 12 per day is going to regenerate. This is 500. So that's going to be 25 per day. It is 67. That's one day so far. So I'm at 42 now. Yeah, which makes sense. Yeah, that's it. So that was 25 per day. This is going very quickly, but that's 1,200 per day. Basically, I've got two of these producing off of it, so that's 134 per day that is draining, but then each night is regenerating by 60. So if I had just one driller there, I would be almost balanced out. Same thing here, but this is going to be, well, I mean, look, that's 742. This that doesn't make sense. I've got two drillers, two deposits, iron and copper, same size, same drilling setup, and now they're drilling at a different speed. So why did that one drill faster than the others? Okay, I'm gonna have to test some more on this. I'm not done with the testing now, apparently. I've got to do some more on that. That doesn't make sense. Why that one deposit of iron produced so much faster? Unless I messed up. I thought I did it during the night. when it was dark outside, but maybe I didn't. And we got another attack coming. What poll should I, or what should I play next? Say, I know what I gotta play next. Is after, you know, well, in a couple of weeks, it's gonna be below zero again. That's gonna be the next one. After this, I was kind of thinking of doing something like that where, you know, we take a vote on a new game to live stream, because I'm liking the whole kind of testing games again. You know, trying something new, see what it's about. This game is definitely one I am going to be keeping up with for a while. Again, this is a very niche game. This is not one for everybody. The complication with it, as far as the programming, I think is going to be the limiting factor for have a lot of people getting onto it. Not so much the graphics, or, you know, the limited map size or anything like that right now. It's more getting into the automation. The programming definitely has a learning curve. I think that's going to be the limiting factor for getting a huge player base on this. But it's also one of those things that you have so many capabilities. Once you learn how to do it, you can come up with some very creative combinations for stuff, which just frees, I mean, just gives you so much freedom there. Austin Martin from Space Roblox, thanks for subscribing with us. Hello, F.A. This is Mechanica, which is a robot survival game. You're a robot trying to survive against other robots that try to destroy you. And you have production, you have base building, all the, you know, good things of a survival crafting building type game. But you have a weird program, or not weird, but an interesting programming interface where you can create your own custom little combinations. Like every day at midnight, these reset. And right now they count. This one counts for how many items that furnace produces. This one counts how many items this furnace produces. This exhaust port thing tracks if I have fuel in my little flamethrower up there or not. Some of these I don't have actually set correctly yet. I'm going to turn that off for now. I've got a lot of supplies, so I don't have to worry about that. I need to get some bots strung up. And I hear one. Or it might be more than one. See if I can lure. Oh, I got one. It's one. Quit wiggling. You're like, wiggle, 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 wiggle. Hey, hey, hey. I'm not going to destroy you if you will come after me the right... Well, nope. He's locked onto something in my base. He saw something else he liked. He's just going to hang around my base now. Ooh, I just thought of something else I can do with this. It's dark up here, which helps with the flamethrower aspect of making a very big show. But what if after I have it do a bunch of flames, I have lights go on and off in sequence? Don't even have to be like colored. I could just have lights that just flash on and off as like a thing. Be like, hey, you guys over there, you bots, look over here. I got your buddies hanging up by a noose. And I finally see one roaming bot in the distance. Barely can see him. I want to see if I can intercept his trajectory and get him back over here. Yeah, you can just have me play in the background. That's fine. Folly, I'm perfectly okay with that. You can just listen over the sounds of Warzone. Oh yeah, let's see. See, this is 2,800, the biggest deposit I've found so far. 1,600. And these have been producing consistently between the two. That is a big difference. I wonder if it, you know what? That's almost 800 produced at the same pace as this one that's less than 500 produced. I am wondering if it's not a difference of a percentage of the actual deposit. Like with the regeneration, it's 5% of whatever the total of the deposit is. I wonder if it's actually a matter of oh yeah, no, I forgot. I actually have that set so that when the box is almost full, these shut off. As a precaution, no overflow in this. But yeah, I wonder if it is a matter of tiers. 400 to 800 is this speed. 1200 to 1600 is this speed. You know, 2800 is the maximum speed, so you produce the most off of that. It's not a material difference. It's not a specific size difference in terms of it being like always this percentage. It's a, this is like a tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 type of thing. I'm going to test more with this. I'm going to find that out. Because that's good to know how fast they drain versus how fast they'll recover. And that other bot disappeared. I don't know where he went. Oh, we'll go this way. I can always find a few over here. Forgot to wiggle it. Well, I mean, the bot did all that for you. You don't have to worry about that. Oh, way too much copper, actually. Okay. There is a cluster of them right there. See if I can peg them from here. You know, staple gun shoots super far. That didn't seem to work. Let me get closer. I have done this. I have gotten them to come after me. Kind of surprising. We got laser sentry guns. Why don't I have a laser cannon as an option? I want a sniper laser rifle in this. Give me that. Let me shoot from a big distance. Oh. I see activity. Oh, it's just one over here. He is truly stuck. Or no, I broke one. That's what it was. Okay. Maybe they were stuck over there. There's like 3 of them that moved around the corner as I came along. Hi. Let's go this way. Just follow me. $1,200. Okay. Yes, Sanchez, I can tell you, Jason's been playing the Infected. I don't know if he's... I can't remember if he says he's played with the new update or not, but... I know we've been talking about it in the Thursday streams. That is definitely another game I'm going to be keeping my eye on for a while, just because the Infected has such a good balance overall of stuff in it. How everything's handled, but it still needs a good bit of work with the combat aspect at times. You know, delay when you kill a Vambi is like you kill them, it shows you can harvest them. But it takes like a second or two for it actually have them fall over. You know, stuff like that. I'm ready for that to get fixed. I mean, I like all the features that are being added. I like the production. So the building aspects are really good right now. It works really well in terms of placing things. It's one of the more well-developed games I've seen so far in terms of like the building style and how building is handled in the game. There's definitely other games I've seen that are, you know, not even close to how smoothly it handles the building element. But yeah, combat needs work in that game right now. Yeah, I saw bears got made more difficult, which, I mean, I don't know why it should take 4 arrows to the head to kill a bear. You get a good headshot in there, that bear should go down. You know, I'm just hoping they fix the foxes finally, because I had foxes that I could shoot them in the head 3 times with an arrow before they would go down. And then I'd have 2 arrows in the head of a bear to kill him. There we go, we got 2. There's one hanging out. And we got a attack group there. Be really shocked if there wasn't an attack group coming from this one too, with how close I am. Kind of hoping I can get him to come over this way. But the thing is, I've got a whole bunch of them coming over here. Let's see if I can actually do this quickly. Let's do 2 more. Now that I've got those kind of going. All right, got them coming in. 1. Oh, come on, come on. 2. I need 1 more of you. Quit getting stuck under there. Just 1 more, and I'll bounce off the ledge here. Goody! Got him! I have got my sacrifices. Oh, they jumped off the edge, or he did. He jumped off the edge. Like shooting a pellet gun at a small aluminum drink can. That's what it sounds like. Like a little dink. Alright. So I've got 5 of them up here. Let's take this out. I'm going to reuse resources. Guess I'm perfectly okay with all that. I can just take all this out in the end. Actually, oh, I didn't mean to place that. Kind of thinking maybe I should do it like this, where it's on the back. But at the same time, I'm worried that that's too close and it's going to cause damage to them. I don't want them damaged. I want them to stay here, strung up like this. All right, so I want to simplify this as much as I can in terms of I don't want to have to worry about tying all 4 of these over there to the base to a trigger to do something with. I want to have basically something here that I can use to control every aspect with basically 1 switch over here. It hits that and everything connects to it. So I've got to figure out how I want to do this. Been playing a lot of Ark. So that's just still one I can't get into. There's just too many bugs that frustrate me with that game. Oh, there's that. Well, I forgot about that. I knew I heard one, but I forgot I had that one that got in and was just hanging out. Okay, so let's see. I need to check my resource pile. I don't have any switches like I was thinking, so what I'm thinking is I want to use a button here. And I want to do it where I have a nice view. Oh, look, there's a roaming one going right by. Like it's nothing. So, yeah, I'm thinking I want to put one. Still lets me interact there. but that happens. Okay, so I want a single switch to go from here all the way over there to something. I need it to trigger as an on and off type thing. I need it to turn things on, and then I need a way to cycle things. I need it to go in a rotation. So I'm thinking a power switch will be the first thing, because that way I can have it go over there. I hit the button, it turns the power switch on, does something from there. Providing power to everything. Now the lights won't need power. The flamethrowers don't need power, but I can use it as an on and off element to coordinate everything on that structure. That's what I'm thinking I'm going to do with it. And I'm just going to go that route. And let me just make a few things. I have so many resources. Oh, I went over, didn't I? Yep, I went over just a little bit. Let's see, that's okay. I've got supplies up here. Get up here. We'll take that. Actually, we'll go ahead and do one more. We're going to make some fuel while I'm out there, because I've got so many fuel containers from the big robots. And that will take care of that. Maybe at some point we'll have a way for buddy bots to auto refill, or to apply a refill. And I got the big guy coming. I said I get stuff from the big guy, and now I got a big guy showing up. Here we go. Yeah, I think I may have got the timing wrong on that. I think I need to add some delay to it. They're not moving quite so fast on this side. I had it too far back on the trigger, so they were getting in and getting past the area where it triggers. So they come in, it would hit too late. Now it's hitting, and they're hitting like when they're here, and it starts triggering beforehand. So I might need to add a delay to the start of that. That's easy to fix. See, maybe they finally updated again with something to fix them. I might try it again in a month or so if I have time, but yeah, it's just every time since I built this computer that I finally started playing Ark, because my last one couldn't really handle Ark, even on the lowest settings. But ever since I built this computer, I started trying Ark each time. It would, I mean, just absolutely be an hour to an hour and a half, and I would be like, that's it, delete, done, because I'd end up dying. Because I wanted to build like a scenic base, you know, I wanted to also have a little bit of protection, so I'd build on a cliff edge, so I could have one side where I could be attacked from and not be attacked from a different side. So, you know, back to a cliff edge. And what happens? I'm running up, kind of like I'm doing here. The edge of the base is just up a little bit. So if I run up, I couldn't walk on it. I'd run up and I'd jump, which that should be the normal one. I'd jump and it'd be fine. Other cases, I'd run up and jump, and what happened? It would go E, and I wouldn't be able to clear the little, you know, like 3 inches that I had to jump. And then other cases, I'd jump and I wouldn't land like that. I would land over there. It would launch me off the cliff edge, and I would land like there and die. And that was every time. So I finally just gave up on downloading it again and again to see if it would work, because it never would work right. And now they're coming here to get me. I'm not ready to walk away yet. So, there, you can't get up here. You just sit below me. How about that? All right, so we're going to do this as a trigger for 1, 2, 3, and 4. So they're all going to be triggered same time. Let's go ahead. Actually, I'll wait. I'll do fuel afterwards. So this, I'm going to have it turn on. Basically, the other end is going to do nothing but turn this on, turn it off. The other switch will do that. This is going to be when it turns on to tell the flamethrower to turn on. And when it turns off, tell the flamethrower to turn off kind of thing. But I don't want it to be that simple. Could be. I don't want it to be. We're going to make it do a rotation. So we need it to be... actually, it's not even going to be that. It's going to be a timer, which could be a good thing. So what I need is a way to do a rotation on this, and then the rest of it will just be, it'll turn off when we do the timer. So we're going to have it turn on and turn off. That's the simplest thing. We could test that very quickly right now and see how that works. So if I do this... that. Oh. Ah. All right. On. On. All 4 of them are on. So if I do this, turn off, they'll all be off. Let's go ahead, throw some fuel in. We'll just do 1 each. I think I snagged one of their blades as I was walking past. Oh, yeah. With it being low, that is going to be kind of a... make sure I aim the right way to get it to work. And it's not like I'm going to be able to see the levels on these very readily. But that's okay. This is all a cosmetic thing. I don't know why that laid flat. That's weird. So, on. Off. Simple. That's the easy way to do it. But I want to do a cycle. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. I never would do Arc on a server. It's like Rust. I wouldn't do anything where people, you know, their entire point of fun is to go and mess with other people and mess with their stuff. I like building too much. I don't want to be frustrated because somebody came and destroyed my stuff. Resident Evil 7. See, I just never could get into the VR or the Resident Evil games. But, I mean, as far as VR, that's one I'm sure would be a good one. There's one I know I want to revisit just for fun if I ever get a VR set, because it's like a very, very detailed environment, space survival type thing, but it's not a survival like this. It's more like Myst type survival where you have to solve problems. You have to solve little puzzles and things like that to try and get off this planet. On. Lovely. Off. All right, so I'm going to cycle this. So, because I want to be able to tie in lights with this as an alternating effect, I cannot do the cycle coming from the control button. I wish you had a drag and select type of thing to turn stuff on and off. And I'm just thinking I'm going to have one of the big guys come up here and be joining the group and start shooting at me while I'm doing this. Hi, fellas. That's like 2 groups worth. Look at that. I got them just hanging out here with me, which is going to be a really big, fun event when we get back over there. For now, let's finish this. So, all right, all of those done. So what I need is a timing aspect. So we're going to do a repeat to have it do a certain number of sequences, and then we need a wait. Or interval. No, it's not interval. We'll do a wait. All right, so this, let's zoom in a little bit. That was a little too much there. So switch turns on, start this, and oh yeah, I don't even have to do the wait. We'll just do an interval like that. That's, well, all right, that's where I gotta do it. I gotta do, that's the repetition. That's the repeat. So over here, I need the wait. And what I'll do here is actually, I'm gonna move this stuff up closer so it's a little easier to link everything. And this is going to be when that finishes, turn everything off. So basically, this will go. We'll have it do 2 repetitions with an interval of, well, it's going to be based on this. So if I do, let's do 5 seconds. And we'll have it go for 1.5 seconds. So this will trigger each of these to start. And it will do a 5-second count before it starts again. And all I need is for this to trigger that, which will say start for 1.5 seconds, wait, and then at the end, turn off. So go, turns off, and goes again. As long as that is on, it will keep going up to 2 times. That's really all I need it to do. We got another group coming. I saw that. So yeah, there's that. And we got another big cluster coming, which is nice. I'm going to get as many bots as I can going back with me. Look at that. We're going to have a big explosion thing. Yeah, your dinos kill him 5 times, so at least you got all his stuff, so you can flaunt it at him. Kind of like I got their buddies hanging up here. That's why I've got so many of them after me right now. Okay, so that works. So now I'm going to take this all out again. And now, run! I really don't have to run that bad. They're not fast enough to keep up with me. Oh. Juice up. See, just a nice, moderate walk. And I'm leaving them behind. I want to get in here with plenty of time to get in position. Because we're going to bring them through here. The new gauntlet area. I want to see how well this can handle that size of an attack. It's completely abnormal for something with this many, but okay, let's look at this. Let's see, because I got the count here. 134 items collected so far. And there went another one, and it cut off just in time. Now that's a harvest. And all right, so that's one. That's I had 134 items that was in there. Is that completely done? Okay, that's the second one. 3, 4, 5. So that's 5 up there. All right. So I had 134, 166. That's 32. I collected 5 from around the areas. That's 37. 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44 45 items off of that. One attack. Any more got thrown over here. They do like to launch out into the surrounding area. That's, yeah, 45 items from that attack. That was a lot. That's the worst I've had yet, I would say. And here comes the big boy. I'm watching him to see when he raises his arm. Come on. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, he waits till he's close enough that if it was open ground, he'd still be able to get me. I need to set these on like a pulse as well, like a rotation. And that doesn't look like hardly any of his... Oh, there we go. Bunch of drops there. Oh, look, it fell off. Yeah, maybe these will get fixed so that we don't have that problem with the little edge on the conveyors causing stuff to fall off, get stuck all the time. That's really one of the main issues right now with the conveyors, is stuff gets stuck. No, they're not my minions. These are my enemies. And then I have, there's a small bot version that just very rare. They're basically like scout bots. They go around, and when you shoot them, they just start beeping and take off, try to get away from you. But if you you destroy them, you get a bot chassis off of them, and you can make a buddy bot. So I have a few buddy bots. They're my minions. They're the ones that are doing the work for me automatically. All right, so I've got this done. I'll go ahead and make 4 more. And fill these up. So we'll have these pretty much full. Because this will only be a once in the while type thing. Like after a big victory like that, big bot destruction spree, I'll trigger it to come over here and be like, boom. Nice. From the distance, you know, kind of thing. All right, we got to do more than 2 repetitions. So let's do 5. I wish there was a thing that at the end of the last one, it would turn it back off. So you know what? Let's do a separate one. Let's do a wait. Because once this finishes, it will turn all of this off anyway, and it'll just stay off. But I don't want it to be that this is on until the next time I hit the button. So I'm going to have this go here. We're going to set this to 30 seconds. And I'm going to tell it to turn off. So that's 5 repetitions. It waits 5 seconds between each repetition. So that's 25. So 30. Well, we'll do 40 just as a extra precaution. So after 40 seconds, it should turn itself back off. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Imagine being the guys over there. And you're like, here's my buddies are here. Surrounded by flame. And it's just, they're taunting us. All right, that should be, was that 5? I think it was. So any second now, that's going to flip itself back off. That's way more time than I need, really. Yep, there it goes. Okay. I'm thinking, yeah, 35 is going to be easily enough to cover everything without being a little too extra. So there you go. I trigger it from the main base with a setup there, and it's going to, yeah. It'll let me basically have that automatically do everything. It'll do its little display of flames, the pyrotechnics, and then turn itself off when it's done until the next time I hit the button. Yes, there is a bed in the game. I don't ever use it because I work through the night, typically. But yeah, use the bed. It just speeds up all the production. I just tend to, you know, there's no... I'm a robot. I'm not, like, needing sleep. So it's not like a problem for me to sleep through the, or go through the night. So now it's a question of where I want to put this button. If I put it here, I got a view, but I don't want to use that as my viewpoint. I want a better viewpoint. I could do it here, have a nice view. I forget that something's messed up with that floor section. And it's letting me fall through it. That's the next thing. Kick the lights on. There we go. Nice and... Oh, wow. That's messed up now. Okay. I made my chair move. Well, that messed that up. That works. Why is it... It acted like it fell through that, though. Okay, that's weird. Yeah, some real weirdness today. It hasn't acted like this before. Oh, yeah, I'll have to move this now. So, yeah, I did this as a toggle light. Because this, you can actually use toggles. And move that up. I'm going to set it to 100%. And you don't have to do this every time. You just do it once and it stays there. Of course, it might help if I actually, you know, have everything matched. Don't fall. Don't fall. Don't fall. Don't fall. All right, so weird single spots where that is a problem. That's very strange. I want to put it here. I want to have a nice outside look. So maybe I'm sitting up here. They come up. I know they just got destroyed. And I'm going to come here and go, BAM! Hit the button. And have it show my display of complete domination over them. And now, drag this all the way out here. I do sleep, just not in the games if I can avoid it. It's like Subnautica. You don't have to sleep in Subnautica. There's no detrimental effect from not sleeping. So, you know, if there's no detrimental effect, unless you just want it to be bright to see things, you know, most part you just work through the night. The forest, you need to sleep because you'll go insane to a certain point. Green hell, you have to sleep because it's meant to be realistic and it affects you in terms of sanity as well as energy levels. So, you know, games that do like that are the only ones I'll actually definitely do the sleep function in. And this, you don't have to sleep. It's just more about passing time. And it kind of heals you a bit, but if I keep my power and coolant levels up, I'm fine on that too. I think it's a big guy, maybe. Nope. Okay. Well, more stuff. And I've actually used a good amount of the fuel I've been stockpiling. You know what? I've got so much. Let's just go ahead and make a couple. I'll go ahead and do an update. There we go. Nerd attack. At some point, I will get that fixed so I don't have that annoying 5-time repeat that just gets re-triggered over and over. I will figure out how to make that work correctly. Now, let's get this activated the right way. Okay, so that's connected. So all I'm going to do for this is tell it to switch on. On button push. Turn the power switch on. There we go. And that will trigger to turn itself off. So it's 1, that's number 2. 3. 4. And 5. There you go. And the switch will turn itself back off. Hey, Merrick. Or as S-Bot says, barracks. S-Bot, you hit the wrong letter. There we go. I've got a pyro show set up to display my complete domination over my enemy. You know, quote, Conan the Barbarian. Utter domination of the enemy. I think that's what it was. It's something close to that. Crush your enemies and see them driven before you. But with more of an Arnie voice to it. I can't do his accent. I have tried. I can't do his accent. We need... You know what? Let's... Oh, no. I don't have anything I need the robot for at the moment. Ooh, Tesla could be interesting as a display effect, but I don't want it to destroy the robots. I don't want to have to go back and get more robots strung up on display. I want it to be they stay there. You know, if it was a case of easy to get the bots to come in and get trapped, I'd put a Tesla there, and at the end, I just have it electrocute all of them. There you go. I would just be like, that's it. 5 rounds of fire. On the last round, it triggers a Tesla, destroys them all. I'd have to have power for it, but, you know, I could make that happen. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to have to go get more of them there. Otherwise, that would be something I would use. I know somebody's going to say use that. Somebody's going to say you should use that. I'll use it later once that is, once I find a better way to get stuff out of there. So, yeah. Timmy! Wake up. Quit lounging around. Look, here. I'll move this. I messed up. Don't get those. There's 2. And you gotta work for the other ones. Oh, yeah, you're... What that is? Oh, that's a piece of your chew thing. Get him. Yep, get one. Chew that. Get it. There's one more under there. Let's see if he gets it. He got it. He won't chew the dental chew. It's supposed to make his breath smell better. He won't do it. He likes his stinky bully stick breath instead, don't you? You licked it. I saw that. You licked it. You just don't want to chew on it. All right, a little more? A little more? I'm going to sprinkle them in here. See if you chew that. You gotta make him work for it, you know? Can't just go and do it. Yep, we had a spammer. Got timed out and got banned. Ban hammer struck. Yeah. It's like, yeah, I'm going to move this so I can get to my good stuff. Forget the dental chew. I want the salmon thing. I want the salmon treat. That's the good stuff there. Yeah. All right, look. You got to show your smartness. Shake hands. Shake hands. Come on. Shake hands. Good. There you go. Proper greeting is important for a doggo to know. He's got to know how to introduce himself. And shaking hands is appropriate. All right. How about this? Can you high five? Look, right here. See? High five. High five. High five. Stretch. Then high five. There we go. Important to limber up before you high five. You gotta remember to do that. All right. Boop your nose. This is now the Timmy show. Right, Timmy? You don't care. You don't mind. You want another one? Another one? Who's my buddy? Who's my buddy? You're my buddy? Yes, you are. You want to try air one? Sound off? Sound off? Come on. You do it. Sound off. It's like, no, I'm not talking right now. Okay. There you go. Take it easy. Go back to sleep. Yeah, he's being slacking today. Okay, now I've got a fancy pyrotechnic show. I'm trying to decide if I want to put more flamethrowers out there. I've got 4. Do I want to go with 6? Do I want to go with 8? I mean, technically, I could add laser swords for like a light show kind of thing, but I think what I want to do is actually focus on well, not even those. I want to do like the spotlights, maybe. Can you color the spotlights? I can't remember. I know you can do brightness on them. And I've got those. Can you color? The spotlight has a color option. So there we go. We're going to do spotlights on it. Which, you know, daytime is probably not the best time to test this, but we're going to make it work. How much do I got? Oh, I got plenty of glass. Plenty of batteries. Good. So we'll do spotlights, and I want to sequence them within that 5-second interval so that they do like a flash kind of effect to it. You know, popping effect. Again, this is gonna be Botstein right here. I'm gonna even put up a little sign, welcome to the Botstein show or something like that over here. I need to go get me oh man, I probably should have brought some more of these posts with me. Let's start with 2 and just see how the placement works. Oh, perfect. You just go on top. And hopefully the flamethrower will not melt these. It's not a thing, but, you know, it realistically would be kind of a risk. Okay, so that works. Those might be the white ones. Like, turn on, like, you know, you're signaling like an airplane kind of thing. White color ones. And let me go grab... Let me leave these guys over here and grab some more of my short posts. so I don't waste storage space making even more. Oh, he's back to his bully stick. Heard crunch. You have a turkey? If I want a turkey, I just go to the store and get one. Oh, wait, I need to stay over here. If I go too far in, they'll come along the side of the wall and they won't come up front. Yeah, they're getting stuck again. Come on, guys. It's over here. This is where the fun is. Yeah, I need to set this to like a rotating trigger pulse. Yep, we're just gonna take all of these because I might use most of them. And yeah, we're gonna set up. I don't think the little LED panel lights like that, I don't think that will work well enough from a distance to be really visible. I mean, how small the light, I mean, you can kind of see a little bit of their the eye lights on them, and they're not bright. And I think, yep, we got a big boy coming. He would be fun to try and get up here, but I'm afraid that he won't get caught. Because that is a smaller noose setup. Yeah, he knows exactly where I'm at. There you go. Come at me with a little sword. I'm gonna shoot you, you big garbage can. I might put a trap out just to see if they can be caught in them, but I have a suspicion they're too big. Which would be kind of unfortunate that they are too big, but I suspect that that's probably the case. Let's do on this end, and we'll do one on each this end, and same thing over here. You know, kind of where I had stuff earlier, just to keep myself from falling off. Let's do. Oh, I'm low on batteries. Which is fine. Okay, so we got 6 more of those. We're gonna do it like this. Yes. I'm not going to do one on that edge because I'm going to kind of blend it around this being kind of the center. See how that kind of lines up. And we'll go with that. So now let's do this in an order that I can easily remember. And we'll kind of do it. I'll do it in a... We're going to turn that from 1.5 to 1. And then we're going to build over here. So we're going to do... I could do a thing where it changes color as it like lights up too. You got pheasants running around your house? Oh, okay. I think that's one of the newer enemies, or the newest enemy that they've added. I'm pretty sure they're adding a tank soon because we've got tank traps with this last little update. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna get that soon. All right, let's go with. We'll turn on and off for both of these. Basically, I'm gonna do a sequence with these. And this might be like half a second that I do for the sequence. Actually, you know, we might do a, let's set brightness 100% for both of these. I should have done that on the other one already. We're going to set color. Yeah, I should have already set the brightness to 100% just right off the bat. Kind of be fun to actually tie them all into like the little percentage lever and have it where that percentage is what their brightness gets set to. Just have it checked like every hour. But I'm not planning to have these like do anything special. So, you know, as far as like turning up and down on brightness. So it's going to go here. Turn on. Actually, I think I'm going to stack them vertically. Let's do it that way. We'll go up this way like that. Kind of keep it like each sequence, or maybe go below. We'll go below. So let's say we're going to wait. We're going to throw in a delay of 0.5. Then we're going to have it set the color for them to red. Okay. So it will set the color to red at the end of the delay. So whatever we have set there. And then at the end, we're going to do another one of these. And we're going to duplicate this. And duplicate this. So what we're going to do is we're going to have it go once it sets the color, wait another half second, go down to, oh, what's a good color to change to? Because I'm going to mix and match between others. Ooh, let's do purple for these. We'll go red to purple, and then they'll cut off after that. Yeah, and then we'll do a wait of another half second. I've got to keep track of how much time I'm putting on this. So we got a 5-second delay. It waits 1 second, so that leaves 4. And that's 3.5, 3, 2.5 to turn them off. So yeah, I've got to keep that in mind that I don't go over on my timing with this. So it'll turn on, it'll be purple, go to red, go back to purple, turn off. Let's actually see if I can just trigger this. Start. Like that. There we go. So it set the color. It was already white. Yeah, look like that. So it turns on. It goes in between each one. Let's do another color sequence before we turn them off. Let's do 2 seconds of light for each one. So I'll turn. I'll just move that down. Take that out. And we'll just duplicate it again. So I'm going to have another wait coming off of this. And we're going to set color again. So it starts on purple. We're going to go red. Let's do yellow. Like that. Yeah, so we'll go like that. So it's going to start with it being purple. So we're at 4-second countdown, 3.5. We end up with goes to red. At 3 seconds left, it goes to purple, and then it goes to yellow, So at the end, we're going to have it go back to purple for each one. So afterwards, so that's yeah, 4 seconds it'll start. So I'll go 3.5, 3, 2.5, and then 2. Actually, no, we are going to take these down further. Do it again. All right, so we're going to take that, duplicate again for another half second to purple. Set that one also to purple. So this will reverse it back to purple as a starting point. And done. So that's the chain for one pair of lights. So let's start it. Like that. Yeah, look at that. Bam, 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 off. Just in time for the power to kick off again. I guess I could do it where it goes the exact amount. I'm thinking I'm going to cut 1 second down on this. And that's starting to burn through the fuel there. Yeah, I want to have it timed straight to the end of the sequence. So the lights will turn off right then. So we're going to cut this from 5 seconds per interval to 4. Which means I can put this to, let's go 30 for that to turn off. Which means it's going to be 4 seconds. So we're not going to have that gap of a second there. It's going to just go through. And that's basically the structure for every pair of lights on this thing. That is going to be what I have to do for every single pair of lights. So let's go with the next 2. And these I'll do last. So the 4 that I do last will be alternating. I'll do those as an alternating thing where maybe it's like, ooh. So I could do it this way. I could have them turn on, turn off, turn on, turn off, all 4 together. I could have it where 2 turn on, and then these are off, then these turn on when these turn off, and have it go like A, B, A, B between each row. Or I could have them do it like in a cycle going around, like flash, 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 flash. Just doing this rotating thing in between each one of the flamethrower sequences. I think I like that idea. All right, let's get this part done. Do I have any attacker? Yes, I do. That's okay. They can stockpile below me as long as I'm not being shot at by a big boy at the moment. I'll let them build up, and then we'll have a proper trigger when I go over there. Let them blow up. Let's see where. Oh, we're getting close to 3 hours. We're gonna go over 3 because I just have to get this part done. I've got to get this done. And that's the thing I like about this game is, yes, there's a learning curve, but you can do weird stuff like this. I am doing weird stuff in here. So we're going to not toggle a lot. I need turn on, turn off. I'm going to leave the turn off up there. Oh, wait. Yep. I need the set color. We're going to go ahead and set the brightness to 100%. Got to make sure to execute it so it runs. And then we're going to set the color. So there goes that. That's for that spotlight. We're going to take this one. We'll do turn on. Same thing. I was thinking about having him do like a kind of a cycle thing, but that's just way too much extra. Like turn on, turn off, set the color, turn on, turn off. That's just more than I actually want to worry about on this. I could do that, to make this really, really crazy light show, but that just feels just overly unnecessary for something like this. I'm just going to stick with this. So we got to do complementary colors now because we're going to trigger them all together. So that's going to start this sequence. I'm going to bring it over here. Same 0.5 seconds. It's going to start there. We're going to set the color. So we're going side by side in comparison. What if we do it in alternating sequence? Like, they're offset. Like, this now goes to purple while that goes red. And then this one will go to yellow at the same time this goes to purple. Like that. So this will go here. Like that. Or not that. No, need this to tie. Same time. I don't want any kind of delay for that. So this will go here. So what I'll do is with this, I'm going to duplicate it to be, it's going to be yellow on these. So it gives almost a rotating effect for it. And then the next pair of lights will be done the same way. So we'll go, well, actually, no, let's not do that. Let's do a different variation. We'll do different colors entirely. Yeah, I just want to do something. We got so many colors to choose from. Red, we'll do orange on these. We'll have these switch to orange. And then from purple, let's do cyan. How about that? Cyan to from there. Like that. I don't know how that's going to look, but, you know, we'll do it's just the same sequence. I can easily adjust the colors later. It's just go through, change what they switch to, so it's easy to do that once this is set up. So that's going to be yellow. Let's go with green. So if purple is the main color, cyan's going to be the main color here. Like that. I know this is getting into that complicated aspect. Like overly complicated, but you know, it is what it is to make certain things work as creatively as I want in this, which is fine. I can handle this. I'm familiar with programming elements, so I can make this work. So we're gonna go back to cyan. Like that, and that leaves us with one more thing, which is turn them off. Yeah, a drag to select and then drag multiple ones together would be awesome to have in this, where I could just like drag across to select them and then drag the whole group together. Okay, so now, I'm not going to try the whole sequence. Yeah, all right, so now we'll do the whole sequence. I think I heard the sound of the laser arm. That actually looks really good. It has a good blend to it, I think. And that's a lot of seconds for that to turn off. I could cut that down some more quite easily. So that is 2 more. And I'm going to find out for sure if I do have one of the big boys down below. I'm thinking I do. He just managed to come at the time where I was not readily visible to make him shoot at me. So that's the side lights. That leaves 2 more. Well, if I can target. There. 1, and 2. So these will be the colored ones, and then these will be just straight white in a boop, 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 like rotating cycle. I'm going to go fast with it. Yep, we got a big guy down there. He's going to shoot at me as soon as I try to leave, and I get far enough away. So I'm going to make sure I get this done before I get shot in the back. Let's go ahead. I'll set the brightness to 100. Triggered. Done. All right, we need an on. And we'll need the off option for it. Yep. And we're going to need set color. And then number 5. Go ahead, set the brightness to 100. Activate it so it's as bright as it can be. We're going to turn on. And I'll need set color and the turn off element. Now, again, we start the sequence. And we're going to duplicate this. It's going to be my, just for a light show with pyrotechnics, I'm creating my most complicated configuration yet. All right, we're not going to do white on these. So I've got red, orange, let's do, you know, RGB. I could do green on that instead. The orange actually worked, but let's do green just for it being RGB. So red, green, and blue for these. So we'll start with the first color change being RGB. That should make somebody happy. And God, that delay for it to, I hear the click, the little blink sound. It's just the delay on it in some of these. So purple, cyan. We'll throw orange on it now. Like that. So orange will be the default color for this. And oh man, this is it's not really that complicated once you set the first one up. It's afterwards continuing going. So we got blue, orange, and this is yellow. Oh, I got green here, so let's change that to cyan. Since I don't want to do a repeating color on that. And this cyan needs to go to green, because we're going to have that match. So it's oh wait, no, not green. Oh man, why is it? Yeah, purple and cyan. Yeah, that's okay. That's cyan. That's cyan. This needs to be. Let's do pink. We'll do pink with it. There we go. Pink. That's orange, so we'll go to a. I mean, something's going to overlap somewhere. Yellow, pink, red. There we go, like that. Purple, we got purple in there. I got purple here. I want to try to mix them up, so it's not all the same color. I want them to alternate and create a more striking visual effect to it by alternating. So this, that goes, yeah, red, green, blue, RGB. So purple, cyan, orange. So this is going to go back to orange. So we'll have purple, cyan, orange, which will reset the sequence. Duplicate this. We got that. And then turn off. Bam. Bam. All right, now. Oh, that's the code or the scripting so far. Oh, apparently there's a middle with a grid that gets, or well, there's a, I guess that's meant to be the area I'm supposed to work in. Okay. So that is done. Let's get, we're going to do it in this sequence. So 1, well, that didn't work. 1. Okay. 2. I almost could do these off of each other instead, but I want to keep everything in a single design setup for this. That took a second for it to load. Let's go ahead and point that part out. It did take a moment for it to load. So that was 5. We got 6, 7, 8, 9. And all we're going to do is set the brightness and turn them on and off. That's it. That's all I want to do with this. Yeah, I'm mixing in as much as I can on the colors with that. We can tweak it later. The good part is now it's done. All I got to do is go and adjust coloring a little bit. I see a little eye thing showing over there. So, number 6. You know, it's almost... I could do it as a toggle and have it toggle each time. Let's try it with that. This might become an issue, but we'll try it with just toggles. Okay. Set brightness 100. Execute. All right. I'm gonna try this because I haven't messed. I've done toggles for, and you know, hit the button, turn it on or turn it off. Little, you know, the on-off switch toggle. I've done that, but I haven't done it like this, where I'm trying to do it as a, you know, toggle it a second time in the same thing. So, you know, I'm actually going to move these up here. We'll do these above the rest of it, so I don't keep going further and further away. And so I need it to be part of the repetition as well. I need it to repeat and come off the delay here. So we're going to do toggle light, and then I need a wait. 1. There it is. Oh, I have an extra one for that. So, okay. So we're going to have it wait. You know, actually, let me think about this. I want to do this fast. I want it to be like a boom, 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 boom kind of thing. Epileptic Seas Machine? No, we're not going to do that. But I do want to make it go kind of fast. So we're going to do a second repeat over here for these. So we're going to do... we're going to start here. And I've got to keep in mind that this is... It turns on, it waits a second, so that leaves me 3 seconds for this to be used. So it's got to be a lower... percentage. Can I do yes, I can do 0.25. So if we do it like that, it's going to be 3 repetitions. That's 3 seconds, because we got a 4-second counter. So 4 seconds between each run. It's going to run here. It's going to wait a second, trigger this. So that gives me 3 seconds for these to work. So yeah, 3 seconds. I'm not even going to do that. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a weirder type situation. I'm going to do this one. Let's zoom in. So sits, turns on. Well, I still have to have a timer for it. Because I don't want to be instantaneous. So I need a delay. me think on how to do this. Because all right. 3 repetition. Oh, wait, no, I've got that wrong too. I did that wrong. Okay, interval is 1. I need it to be 1 second, 3 seconds. So we need this to be 0.25. Yeah. So this triggers. It goes here, waits for 1/4 of a second, and then it's going to trigger itself again to turn off and turn on the next one. And then we're going to duplicate this over, which is when that goes, it's going to do this. We're going to duplicate that. It's going to go here. It's going to turn itself back off. That's what I'm hoping will work, is that by doing a second toggle, it will toggle both times. And we'll try it. If it doesn't work, then I'll change it to on and off commands. But I'm hoping this will work for it. Because it would just be the same thing. Instead of toggle, it's on and off, and it goes to the next one. Like that. Wait. So go here. I basically have gone like the whole night cycle with them just sitting there below. That might be why I'm starting to get some extra lag on this, is I got so many bots sitting below waiting. So that should do it, and that should be, it's going to trigger through, it's going to trigger again after a second, and trigger again after another second. So let's see. Oh, I got a little damage there. Oh, I've got even more coming. How many am I going to have? So I've got a good number down. I'm going to let this build up, because this is going to be a big one. And, oh yeah, look at that delay. That's 6. Let me make sure I did set the brightness correctly. I'll do that. So let's see. So if I toggle, it should be, it's on. Spotlights may not be the best option on this one, but we'll try it. I may have to redo this whole segment. Or it may be the whole the 1/4 of a second is too fast. All right, see you, Merrick. Thanks for hanging out. Let's see. I don't see any line over there or that way or anything like that. So, come on. Juice up. And, oh yeah, Riot just past the 3-hour mark. We're going to make a run. Fuel levels are good. I'm going to go over this way, kind of get them clear of the bridge. Oh, look at that. Make sure I'm out of range so I don't get shot in the back. Yeah, I want to see how many that is. That's going to be awesome. Oh, yeah. This is going to be... I want to really get this, like, set up right. So... All right, here we go, guys. Couple of stragglers. It looks like 1, 2 straggling with the big guy, but... That... Oh! Lost a piece. What's my count? I forgot to look. 183. 183 items right now. In there. So that's like earlier, but I think I actually had more this time than before. Except the laser sword repeater. Yeah, I'm going to do that in a second. I didn't have time to do that before they got in here. That's one item there. I'm going to actually just let everything collect and see how much it actually gives me. So it's 183. Oh, and he's going the wrong way. And I just fell out. Oh, there he is. Oh. Ah! No! I forgot it didn't actually, like, line up perfectly there. I had to redo it. Ah. Alright, well, he's not getting anything picked up, unfortunately. There he goes. All right, we'll count those after I get through with this. So let's say it was 183 to 224 items. So that's 41 items right there. I've got one says nails or screws I picked up. So that's 42, 43, 44, 45, 6, 7. Sounds like I hear another bot coming. Or another one stuck over there. That's 47, 8, 9, 10, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 58 items is what I got from that group. Minus this stupid guy right here. Okay. That's probably two more. Oh, wait, 59. So that would have put me over 60 right there. That's at least one more item. Okay, now. I'm assuming, based on the sound, it's another big guy. So apparently, if you wait long enough, you can get just endless. It's not going to stop because you got so many. It sounds like you're going to get, yeah, another one. And he was not spawned at the same time that broke. That might be another group that spawned after the others. But that big guy had to have already been on the way before the other one got destroyed. Yeah. That's, basically, if you set up, again, there's a new garage door. There's a new garage door that you can put in that, you know, I've got over here that I could open and close. So you do it the right way, you can close it, block them from getting in as long as they load into the right spot. You know, like that. And they will just build up a big stockpile. And at that point, you're pretty well set. Okay, so I've got, this is my setup for those. You can see I've got all these events. So I need a repeater. So we're just going to throw in a repeater here instead. Everything will go up here. We're going to do 3 repetitions. And what's the cooldown on these? Is it 2 seconds? 3 second cooldown. Okay, so I've got at least a delay of 3 seconds. So we'll do interval of 3 repetitions. Which will be basically delete every bit of this. Which does clean this up a bit. It means I just go like this. And I don't know if this is actually going to affect it any differently. Because of, I mean, I basically could probably come off the other side, but it is a case of, so I think that's why the weirdness with the alarm happens. Oh, that's actually still got, I'm still pumping water after all this. I haven't put anything in there in a while. And it's still going. So 224 items, 306 items. It's not nighttime yet, but we can go ahead and do a test on this. I can get up the stairs. You see the light, the color lights, even in daytime. So I'm hoping the white lights will trigger better on everything, but it's gonna take some adjusting. But yeah, we've got our pyrotechnic stage show over there. Yeah, that's why I just spent a whole bunch of time programming, was a pyro stage show to make things look interesting over there. I'm gonna keep that. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna keep that, and I'm gonna make a screen, large screen, to take over there with me. Again, too many of circuit boards. That's why I've got my incinerator for the circuit boards now. Star Citizen? I've heard that. I haven't played that one. Pie tournament? No. Not me. And if it was a pie tournament, it would be like something with a Raspberry Pi, not a like knowing pi to a certain number of digits or anything like that. You know, that might be something I have to check. Now I've got other stuff to check on between now and the next time, but I might have to actually set myself up and just see if I can maybe extend not this side, but once I'm done out with this, I do need to modify that side over there for the defense wall. What if I extend it outwards and just have it wide open to allow them inside, but not destroy them, and just see how many will build upwards in terms of the count of them. How many can I get crammed in there before it becomes a problem? And so now we're going to set the text to appearing live Botstein. Like Rammstein. Oh, we need to do 2 T's in there. Like Botstein. There we go. Make it fit. And we're going to do, yeah, red. That. It's a Botstein stove. That's the whole thing. Pyrotechnics and, you know, fancy stage lights. 67,890 digits of pi. I'm sorry. If I was going to memorize 67,890 things, I would pick something other than a number sequence. I would memorize 6,890, you know, herbs and, you know, wild plants that I know would be edible if I, like, ever had to survive somewhere. Knowing that many digits of pi is just trying to prove something. It's not really, it's showing how much you can memorize. It's not about actually knowing something of that relative use, you know. 67,000 recipes that you can cook at home to impress family and friends. Oh, we got a Rammstein, Botstein show. I get that out. And we've got a repeater set on this. I'm still sticking more to the unpowered stuff here because it seems to... It's the case of it still hasn't fixed where some of the power connections don't reset on exiting the game. How am I doing? Oh yeah, I still got stuff. Okay, that's good. So let's see if I can fix this. Ooh. You know, didn't even think about that factor right there. I've got that linked. Fortunately, I have a fix for that. There is a new improvement to our power, which is the power wall or wall power node. So we're going to put it there. So I can actually tie that in, because I'm sure that's going to break that when I take it out. Oh, come on. All right, now let's see if I can do this. Nope. Can't jump it. Okay. Leave that open for a moment. Maybe I can get out up top. Get up the stairs. The stairs is one of the hardest things to get by right now in the game because it's just so... They're so buggy at times. Ah! No! Ah! Alright, let's just do it this way. Ah. Ooh, I did it. There we go. Okay, so now... won't need that. And I won't need that. So this just goes to here and everything's fixed. I can now rip this out and try to fix it after I move my boxes. I guess I don't have to move the boxes. I can technically leave them. Pumpkin pie, banana cream pie, fudge pie. Okay, yeah, done. No. Cheesecake. I'm avoiding sweets to a degree. I'm trying to get healthier. So I'm trying to avoid sweets. All right, let's see. I put stuff over there temporarily, so I have, you know what, this can come out because it's empty anyway. So I was trying to decide how I want to organize things. I need, you know, iron, copper, lithium, and then there's glass. I guess technically I could do like storage containers, oil, miscellaneous on this side too. Oh, I almost fell again. Let's just get some more boxes. Because I'm going to do this, or, you know, I'm going to make more boxes. I'm going to do the same thing. Oh, that's fixed now. So I guess it was the first time I logged in, it showed no requirements on how to build it. It wouldn't let me build it. Now it's fixed. Or maybe there was a mini update that I didn't see. Because, yeah, that wasn't showing requirements, but, I mean, double check. Yeah, it still says wooden ramp, even though it's a metal ramp. So interesting that one thing got changed. It may just be that once I closed out, came back to the game, because it was not showing anything for the basket. Well, I might do like the basket for part of the visual effect. Yep, there we go. That and yeah, let's do a basket. Let's just try the look of a basket. See how this looks. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, it actually is just a basket. All it does is hold stuff. Like just collect overflow or whatever. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I mean, it's not automating, I would assume. Yeah, there's no selecting anything with that, so it can't be programmed in for that. Okay, well, we'll just put this one here. And that gives me one I can do here. And unfortunately, it does not snap on top. That's pretty good. It's not great, but it's pretty good. Oh, that's empty too. All right. That's not. So, yeah, I'm trying to decide if I actually want to have it be stacked that high. I guess I can. So, one, if there's overflow at some point, it'd be great. If not, then I've got, you know, I put a sign up there. That's 2,400 each. So, that'd be 7,200 steel ingots total storage through 3 of these containers. I think that's enough. It's a basket case. I mean, no, it's not a basket case. It's not crazy. It's a basket. It's just a cheap basket. All right, you know what? We'll just take all this out. I won't mess up my little 42 stack. I'll take that. I should go ahead and just do this, I guess. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, snaps once you have another one there. All right, so go to this. We're going to change the lid color. Oh wait, not very. The set lid color to purple for lithium, like that. Same thing here. Set lid color to I think it was orange because it's close enough. Yes, orange. Be great if it could pull like item color, or if actually I could do that. Could have it see if it could pull the name of an item, and if the name is, you know, contains, if text contains iron or steel, set the color to this. I could possibly do that. I don't know if it's got detection for what item is in there, but let me see. Actually, yeah, item added, amount of slots and storage. It doesn't say what kind. If that could be added where it can actually tell you a certain like type of item, you could actually have it set the color automatically. That's weird. It interacts on one end but not the other. You know what? Yeah, take that. I'm gonna wait, get the other one. And those are stacked together. Somehow they managed to stack vertically. Not sure about that. Let's take all this out. Oh, I wonder if that's part of it. I sunk down through this too, and that's actually a, you know, NPC type structure. So it seems like this, it may have been like a small update, I guess, that's messed some stuff up, because yeah, that's odd. That's a new one. This has not happened last time. Yep, there we go. All right, so the two biggest offenders. Like that. You're not gonna make me hungry. I'm okay. I'm fine. I can wait. All right, we're gonna do like this. And now I left this here so I can compare it. So basically, I didn't do this too crazy. On our past, get the amount stored. I'm gonna do 3 of these now. And it's gonna take, well, it's gonna be 2 numbers, add them together, and then it's going to take a 3rd number, add it to that one. So this is gonna be a little different. You know, I'm gonna here's the trick. Print screen. And I'm gonna go paint. Paste screen. There we go. So now I have it to my side to not have to worry about this. Yeah, I remember trying to figure that out was a little bit of a annoyance, but I got it. Now, all right, so we'll start with this one. We're gonna go 1, 2. You know what? Actually, let's go in reverse, since you can't rename them. Because we're gonna load on the bottom first. Put the weight there, because I'm hoping later I can load in the top and it'll just filter down, but it may not. So, yeah. No, I'm perfectly fine. I'm not hungry at the moment. Oh, and I've got to connect it to the clock. That's the other thing. You gotta have it to the clock in order to get the event on hour past. That way I don't wait for a new day. It's, you know, every hour is good enough. It doesn't need to go every minute. So now we're going to have storage box. We're going to get variable values from each box. Yeah, I could go down. You could go and pick the individual one from further down the list. So I'm just going to do this. Amount of stored. I did not mean to click to target that one. So that's amount of stored items. And I've got to add the numbers. We got to do math. Yeah, so we're going to do add numbers. I'm just going to make a second one. So this is going to take the first two, okay? And it's going to trigger the event. And when it's done, it's going to take the result, pipe it over here. It's going to run this. So we're going to add the first two boxes and then add the second box to whatever that is. So yeah, run, see, it takes that as at 950. So when we get that done, now we can't just use the number to display something. We got to change it to text. So we're going to take the result, put it here as text. Then we're going to join text, because you want to have your own text here. So once it converts the number, we're going to go here and we're going to say this is steel. So steel. Oh wait, we got to have a space. Steel ingots, like that. And from there, I'm just going to do set text and set color. We can just do separately. So we're going to set the color to match the box. So white for this one. And so that takes the join text, pushes it across. Done. So that should be taking care of that. Let's get this. And I may do it at some point where I actually migrate everything to a setup where basically I might pipe stuff up from below and have it where I can just have it autofill in there. Hey, Prime Sonic. Yeah, technically coding. There's no real coding involved, but it is still, you know, kind of coding. It's about as much of a coding effect I'm going to accept in a game. So here we go. There we go. 1,200 steel ingots across. Wait, it's not. Oh, it's not 2,400 on each. It is 1,200 each because it's a stack of 50. That's right. So each of these is 1,200. That's 3,600 steel ingots of storage. Copper ingots, same thing. So yeah, that gives me all sorts of storage space. Let's go ahead and just dump this. I'll take that temporarily to put there. Take that. Take this out. Oh, I got more I did not get out of there. Yeah. Forgot they automatically go in there first, too. There we go. And I've got 2 containers out here. All right. Let's get this. If I can get all of it in one try. I think I can. I think I can. Oof. It's a lot of materials. Yeah, a lot of materials. There we go. Lithium. Already done. Just got coded. So, yeah. New storage area that I am putting together. Again, at some point I might have it where it's like, hey, you know, we're going to have stuff pipe up from below and automatically fill boxes, but I need it to be where there's an overflow. If there's not an overflow, then it's only going to work on a single box at the moment, and I don't want to restrict myself to that. And this, I don't know why. You know what, let's just, I wonder if that's what was going on with it initially, is it's acting like it wasn't placed. I was doing it there too. So this might be glass storage right there. So metal, glass, bonus materials, whatever I need. Oh yeah, we've got, this was interesting. We're at, wow, 3.5 hours, yeah. I said we'd go over 3. So interesting. I mean, yes, new bugs appeared, but we got some stuff fixed, and good time. Bam! Botstein live. There we go. Can see the lights a little bit. Not a lot. It's not as vibrant as I was hoping from this distance. It's not like a big, massive spotlight that you can see a beam going up to the sky. But we have a display of our domination over this area with all the bots over there. So I am very pleased with that. I have got a lot of stuff, a lot of supplies in. This is working better. I still got to do some work with this, but it's getting better. And we had some massive attacks during this stream because of me being busy over there working on stuff. Yeah. Lots of stuff. Jason is getting hungry. All right, so, and Jennifer is hungry. So everybody go eat. Fish and chips with ghost pepper flakes. I have ghost pepper flakes. I might use that tonight with some chicken. I ate my last batch of it last night, but my spaghetti recipe involves not just diced tomatoes, but diced habaneros in the midst. And I used crushed ghost pepper flakes instead of red pepper flakes for it. So it gave me a bit of a tingle. It made me sniffle a little bit. But it was enjoyable. I noticed how bad it's gotten at times with my taste being numbed towards things. When I actually, for the first time in over a year, hung out with a buddy of mine last Saturday night, and we went to Buffalo Wild Wings, and I decided, you know what, I don't want a messy plate, so I got their Desert Heat, the hottest dry rub they have, and I didn't feel a thing. Like, no sniffle, nothing. I didn't feel a single thing from it. I was like, you know what, next time I guess I'll just go ahead and get the messy blazing wings, just so I could maybe feel a little something. But I didn't feel a single thing off of the their Desert Heat. It was like completely, well, it had some taste, but it was, in terms of spice, completely bland this time to me. But no, you're still not making me hungry. Timmy's probably hungry again. Oh, his tail's going. His tail's going. What's up, Timmy? You hungry again? You want a treat? You want some? You want a snack? No? Alright, I'm gonna put it under your paw. Oh, you dropped your chew. Poutine and pogos. No. Meatballs? No, I did not use meatballs. I actually just made plain spaghetti with habaneros added to the mix. I'm gonna get some refilling going. Oh yeah, if we get the buddy bots, that's what I want. I want to see buddy bots able to pump water or, you know, pour fuel in to a furnace or something like that, because then I could, you know, set it up over there. I have a buddy bot that just goes over there and refills as needed. When those run out, he goes and refills the flamethrowers, and all I do is once in a while go over there and refill his bots with fresh fuel. That'd be it. That'd be awesome. And I'd have buddy bot over here that takes care of every single furnace and flamethrower to make everything, you know, just keep going and looking good. And here we go. Got daybreak coming. I think it's getting daybreak. Yeah, it's getting close. It's savings. I'm getting a little stuttering. But yeah, this base has come along quite well. It's very, very different from the original base in terms of scale and capabilities. And I'm still like, I have so much room left I haven't done everything with. School for buddy bots to teach them how to pour. Huh. I guess I could make, I mean, if I find enough of the little bots, the scout bots, and I can get enough of the chassis to make a few more buddy bots, maybe I could set up like chairs in a little room and have a little classroom for them as part of the design. Buddy bot school, buddy bot night school. Make it a thing. Oh, that'd be interesting if I could make it work. If they could switch between PowerPoints, like go and be told, hey, go connect yourself to here so you don't use your battery, but use your battery as reserve power to go from point A to point B. That could be cool. You know, have them disconnect from one switch, go to another, and reconnect themselves in terms of the power cable. I could create a buddy bot night school where all they do is end of day, they disconnect from their main spot and go to that room and all connect and stay there off of one of the battery things that rotates through the night to power them. And then at morning, they disconnect, use their batteries to go back to work. I could have buddy bot night school, but I don't think they can do anything like that as far as tidying, tidying up their power connections by being able to adjust it. I'm gonna look real quick just to make sure. Yeah, set color, cancel task, drop item, go follow nearest player, stuff like that. You know, it's things like that. They can't actually go and do. I mean, I guess I could have it like instead of using the drop off point, have them go to a spot and drop an item for the same effect, but it's, you know, it's just easier to say, here's the drop-off point, go and do that. But yeah, there's no connect here, connect to that, whatever. There's nothing like that. If there was, I would totally use it. And we would have Buddy Bot Night School. Absolutely, that would be the next thing, but they can't connect themselves. I guess we can make a school theme where I just put them on power and they just sit in there, hovering. Probably just be easier to just set them down on chairs. But I need to find a lot of chassis for that, and I don't have enough chassis. I need a trip to Italy. I need a trip to a lot of places. But I also need time to do that. And no, you cannot capture Big Bot. And it's still trying to save. It's how much I've done. That's why the autosave takes so long. I've done so. Look at that. That was like, what, 30 seconds, 45 seconds for it to save? Yeah, this is getting rough. I've got too much going on for it to save now. So yeah, no, it would. You can't capture the big bots right now. I'm hoping they're supposed to be doing, from what I was told, a style of like scrap mechanic where you can custom build your own vehicles. And the fact that this last noted update has tank traps, which is just beams crisscross to stop tanks from getting through, like deal damage, I guess. I'm trusting we're going to get some kind of tank style bot that maybe we get a chassis from it and can use it for building vehicle type stuff. But, you know, you don't get a chassis from the big bots. It's only the little bots, the scout bots that don't fight, that you can get chassis. And Timmy, are you ready to go? You ready to go out? You go out? You done? You ready to get out of here? We are. Wow, yeah, we're a good bit over. You probably need to pee, don't you? Need to pee? You go outside? Outside? Backyard? Backyard? He's just wagging his tail looking at me. That's all he's doing. And yawning. He's still tired. Come here. Come here. Come here. He's rolled over on his back, showing his belly. So yeah, all right. So next time, I don't know what we'll do. We'll play with the lighting and pyro setup more. But we have our. I said I would do something like that. I came up with the idea a few live streams ago. We finally did it. We have our own like live stage type thing, performance type stage look with pyrotechnics and fancy LED light sequences to show off our captured enemies. So yeah, one person development team, but it seems like he's been doing updates every month, like roughly every month. He did say on that last update, the notes, he didn't have as much time on this one because he was trying to fix a significant bug that certain people were seeing that fortunately I haven't seen. But he said he's going to have to put it on the back burner so he can concentrate on updates. He did still get a good bit out with it, but I'm hoping it's going to be a case of he sticks to kind of like roughly once a month is what his schedule seems to be. So we might have an update soon. But yeah, I like this game. Yes, it is. It has a learning curve, and if you haven't done any kind of programming, it's definitely got more of a learning curve to learn how to tie certain things together. But once you really get into it, you see the kind of creative stuff you can do it, and that's why I like it. It gives me a lot of room to be creative, and I think it's just going to get better. It's definitely a very specialized game on the kind of player is going to play it, but it's definitely a very fun and creative game. If you haven't checked it out already, if you just get started, you'll get used to the programming. It just takes a little bit of time. But yeah, that's going to be it for this stream. Timmy is just giving me the dirty look right now. So thank you all. Of course, got people who haven't been able to make it lately. So Prime Sonic, Aliash, of course, Jennifer, Felonious, Xbox, you are my, and Jason, you're my regulars. Let's see, Sanchez. I know Sanchez was on here earlier too. So we had a bunch of our members showing up that haven't been able to make it lately, which is always a great thing to have. It was always good to have people show in. And then we got the everybody else that kind of joined in, the new people that joined in. Merrick, of course, Merrick joined in too. Yes, glad to have Merrick on. Merrick hasn't been able to be on lately as much. But yeah, of course, all our other just random people that joined in and the non-members. Let's see, I'm trying to look at. Thali was on at the very beginning for a good while. That's about as far back as my chat's going now. But yeah, thank you all, and of course, thank you, Daryl Wingate, for your $20 super chat. Thank you. Timmy is going to appreciate the extra treats he gets. And yeah, thank you all for hanging out with us, and we'll see you next time. Have a good weekend, have a good week, and stay safe out there.